Hello, all you beautiful people. Happy Sunday. I just figured I would serenade y'all with a couple songs before we get started, guys. I didn't realize my cup was sitting right there chilling. These kids, I'm telling you. Hello, all you beautiful people. How are y'all doing tonight? Woo woo. Sunday. I know tomorrow sucks. I apologize. I'm sorry. But hopefully I'll lift y'all's spirits up and we can lift each other up for the start of tomorrow. But it's so good to see all you beautiful people in here. Hello, Riff. Good to see you, brother. I don't know if you're still in here or not, but it's so good to see you because he did that at 5:58 p.m. But it's good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing good. Hope the family's doing well. Hello, Jennifer B. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Hello, Steffi. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing good. Hello, Miss Julie, your small town girl. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing good. Hope those baby girls are doing good and they're feeling better, and hope the family's doing good. Let's see. I know it's crazy, Jennifer B. That's crazy. I didn't know they was from Utah either. That's awesome. Awesome. Hello, Messy Jessie. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well. Love you too, sweetie. Well, I hope all you wonderful people are doing good. You're welcome, honey. We have 14 people watching and 9 likes. You guys hit that like for me. If y'all haven't subbed up, please sub up. We've lost 2 subs, but it's okay. It's all good. We stay positive, guys. It's not no big deal. It happens. That's all part of it, guys. So it happens. It's not a big deal. You know, we just gotta stay positive, guys. That's what it's all about. Hello, Sub-Zero. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well.
Say hi to Dusky.
Oh, I didn't know that she was live. Daggone it. I didn't know that Dumpling was live. Well, shit. Oh, well.
Everyone say hi to Dusky.
That's our, if y'all haven't seen, which I know most of y'all have, but let me see. This is our new family member. He's our guinea pig. Say hi. He's our long-haired guinea pig, and his name is Dusky. This is our new family member, and his name is Dusky, and he's a long-haired guinea pig. Ain't he precious?
He's and he makes cute. Like tiny little baby squeaks, but they're like literally.
Say hi. Say hi. Ain't he pretty? He's not very loud. You know, like some guinea pigs are real loud. They squeak real loud, but he's not real loud at all. Like he's not loud at all.
Can I shave in the sink?
I guess so. He's not real loud at all. Hello, Blondie Bayside. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Thank you guys so much. Trini, you got to go to bed because you got summer school tomorrow. I know he's precious. He was given to us by baby James, our grandson. His mama said she said that they was mean. That baby's not mean. He's a sweetheart. He is so sweet. His name's Dusky.
Look at his hair. It's so beautiful.
Dusky. Dusky. I know I'm Southern, so it's hard. It sounds like dusty, but it's dusky.
Yeah.
Because it's different. His different colors. See, he's not all white. He's got like brown and black and all different colors in him. He's real pretty. But he's a sweetheart. And like, you know, like most guinea pigs squeak. Like if you pet him, like he'll make a little sound and it's real low. And if he does squeak, it's little me. Like it's real low. Like you have to like put him to your ear in order to hear it. He's not real loud or nothing. Like I don't know how old he is. I don't know.
You got it, Blondie Bayside.
I have no idea how old he is. No clue. He, she, I don't know. I don't mess with the downstairs area. I have no idea if it's a he or a she. I don't know.
She wants to see it.
I don't even know if it's done tricks. We only had it for a couple days. So
Yeah.
once it does some tricks, then I'll put it on video and I'll say, hey, guys, check this out.
Hold on.
Because I don't know. I don't,
Whee!
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Demetrius, good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing good. Okay, Trini, you got to go to bed. You got to get up at 6:45 in the morning, child.
6:40.
Go get in the bed. They got summer school. They got to go from the 12th
Good night,
to
guys.
the 29th. Good night, I love you. 12th through the 29th for summer school. Yeah, I'm not checking the downstairs area, so we'll just say it's a she, a he.
We call it a he.
I don't know. So we just called it dusky because of the different colors. I don't know. I have no idea, guys. But anyway, so good to see all you beautiful people in here tonight. Thank you guys so much for being in here. It says tonight we're going to talk about why people follow other people. As in, like, you know, basically why people can't be themselves. You know, like I've seen a lot of people like and not just in YouTube, like everywhere. You know, people follow other people. So like I'm just sitting there thinking, you know, why can't you just be your true self? Like instead of being a follower, just be yourself. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not just pinpointing YouTube. I'm just talking about like in general, in life in general. I mean, it could be on YouTube. It could be in daily life. It's just, you just see a lot of it. And I'm like, you know, why can't you just be yourself? And a lot of people tell, you know, I've seen it. People say, well, just be yourself. Why can't people just be themselves? Like, I mean, you know, so, I mean, that's why I say, you know, why do people follow other people? That's the question. But as it says, you know, like in the bottom of my video or stream or whatever you call it, it says tonight we're going to talk about why people follow other people. Why can't people be themselves? Why do people do this? How does this pertain to mental health and well-being? Don't change for nobody. Be true to yourself. Don't let this change who you are. Is my opinion. It's my opinion. Like I said, it's not, and I'm not per se talking about in YouTube, which we see a lot of it in social media. And I'm not just talking about in YouTube, but we also see it in daily life as well. Like, why do people have to change to be something totally different than what they are? You know, just be yourself. Like, how hard is it to be yourself? You know, so that's what we're going to talk about tonight, guys. That's just what we're going to talk about tonight. You know, if people don't like, I mean, in my opinion, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but if people don't like the true you, then they're not worth your time. I mean, that's just my opinion. And like Jennifer B said, fear of rejection. You know, you know, everybody wants to be liked. Everybody wants to be accepted. And, you know, but, you know, if you're not being real and not being the real you, and you have to put on this persona, so to speak, and act like a totally different person for people to accept you, then that's being not yourself and being not true to yourself. And like you have to act different and you don't even know who your true self is per se, if that makes sense. If y'all get what I'm saying, you know, you're not acting true. So therefore you have to act and you got to keep acting. So where's your true self coming in? If that makes sense. Where is your true self? It's somewhere in there. But if you got to act a certain way, then you have to keep on acting, then where is your true self? You have to find it. And then, you know, as I see it, you know, like it just kind of bothers me. Like I'm true. I'm myself. Like I've been telling you guys from the get-go, I'm me. Like I'm not, you know, I'm me. What y'all see is me. Like if y'all ever met me in person, and this is me. Like, you know, what you see is what you get. I'm not going to change for nobody. Like I'm not acting. This is wholeheartedly me, guys. Seriously. Like, I'm not, I'm true as they come. So, if y'all ever meet me in person, I'm not going to act totally different. This is me. I'm just saying, I don't think people should act a specific way or act, I'm just saying, like they're better than anybody else, because nobody's better than anybody else. I'm just saying, and you see a lot of that, especially in real life. A lot of that, people act like they're better than everybody else, and that's not right. We all put on our pants, so to speak. If we put on our pants the same way, you know, we all go to the, I mean, I ain't trying to be nasty, but we all go to the restroom the same way. I mean, like, nobody is better than anybody else. Stay humble. Like, seriously. Like, I'm just saying. But that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Stinking fly. We had the back door open because it's hotter than you know what in here. Stinking flies are coming in, driving me crazy. But anyway, but yeah, that's what we're going to talk about tonight, guys. So we're going to talk about a little bit of why people do what they do. As in, let me pull up my information and I'll tell y'all a little bit about, we're going to cover 2 websites about, well, if I could pull up my information, my computer's being crazy. All right. There's going to be 2 different websites for should you do what everyone else is doing. And then the other 2 is always how to always be yourself. So we're covering kind of 2 topics, but they kind of go hand in hand with each other. And I think a lot of it is very important to our mental health, because if you are acting, like I said, this is my opinion, but if you are acting and I'm not trying to say people are fake, but in a way they're being fake, if that makes sense. And I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm just saying, if you're going to act differently, then you're not being the real you. So therefore, in a way, you're acting fake. And I'm just trying to be real with you guys. I'm just saying, people need to be the real them. And that way people can, if they don't like the real you, then they wasn't real with you to begin with. That's just my opinion. Guys. There's no need to be, and I think personally that's how you're going to be good in the world. If you act, or if you're fake or not real, I'm just saying, if you do that, then you cannot be good in the world per se. Like, you have to continue acting, you have to continue it, like, nonstop. You have to continue acting, like, kind of like if you say a lie. I'm not saying that they're lying, but kind of like if you say a lie, you have to cover it up with another lie and cover it up with another lie, and like it's constantly lies upon lies upon lies. Like you're never ending. You don't know where your truth actually lies, if that makes sense. So if you just be real from the get-go and be yourself from the get-go, and if people don't accept for who you are, then they're not real with you from the get-go, if that makes sense. They don't love who you are as a person. They don't accept who you are as a person. And it's time to wash them hands, and it's not worth it. They're not worth it. Be positive with who you are as a person. Period. No acting. Be yourself, guys. Be yourself. Life is too short. And people will accept who you are if you are yourself. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. You cannot, and like I said, it's just my opinion, guys. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's just me. But I see a lot of it, and I think in a way. All right, sweetie. So good to see you, Blondie. I love you, honey. So good to see you, sweetheart. Have a good week, darling. Hope to see you soon, honey. Love you, hon. You have a great week. Have a good night. And you come by anytime, darling. So good to see you, sweetie. But like I said, it just bothers. I mean, like, not really bothers me per se, but I'm just like, how can we be the good in the world, or try to be the good in the world, when that's kind of evil or bad in a way, because you're not being true. True, pure people, let's say, can be the good in the world and show people how to be good. If you're acting, acting. That's acting. You can't, like, it's very hard to explain, but I hope you all get what I'm saying. Like, if you act, then that's kind of, it's acting. So you can't be real. If you're real from the get-go, then you can show you're good because you're a real person. Like, you're showing your real self. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just my opinion on the subject. It's sad though. It's sad that people can't be their true real self, because I mean, like, a lot of people were saying, their fear of rejection. Well, I'm just being honest with you guys, which I've never lied to you guys. I've been rejected my whole life, and it sucks. But unfortunately, you have to. Unfortunately, it's part of life, and you just have to take the good with the bad and try your best to be positive. And the people that will stay in your life are the true ones that are supposed to stay in your life. You know, that's how it's supposed to be. If they're not true, then they're not worth having in your life. Period. They're not worth it, because they're just going to drag you down from being yourself. If you got to act in a corny way, or you have to be a specific way for that person to be around you, or that person to like you because you supposedly have money, or you dress a certain way, or they asked you to do this and this and this, then you're not being your real self. I'm just saying. I'm just being, you know, I've always been real with y'all from the get-go. I'm just saying, you know. It just kind of bothers me, because I'm like, how can people be the good in the world? How can people be the good in the world? And I'm trying to, help everybody out, by encouraging motivation. We talk about mental health, well-being, positivity, of course, and, show people, that's what it's all about, being good in the world. But, you know, I'm trying to, you know, share and, kind of share with everybody that that's all I want to be, is be the good in the world. Let people know that there is good in the world. Y'all are great people. Y'all are wonderful people, and I can tell that, y'all are here for a reason. But there's so many people that act that are not real, that it's so hard. We'll just have to show them. But what I'm saying is, I'm afraid certain people have went too far, that they don't know how to find their real self, and it's sad. So I'm hoping maybe with this information, I'm hoping maybe we can help some people find their real self, and it's not too late. That's what's sad about it. I'm hoping that it's never too late for somebody to find their self and bring their self back to reality, if that makes sense. I'm just saying, it's a little bit of support and awareness and encouragement and motivation tonight, and to lift everybody up and let them know they're not alone, No, you know. All right, so let me share my screen, guys. Hold on just a minute. But that's what tonight's about, guys. I've just seen a lot of it, and it's kind of been on my mind. And like I said, it's not just YouTube. I mean, like, of course you see it on YouTube, you see it on Facebook. I mean, you see it everywhere. But you see it a lot in real life too. I've seen a little bit at the grocery store today. And it was just somebody that, I've known for a little while. I mean, don't know her real well, but I've known for a little while. And like, I'm just like she's a totally different person. She's not, it's not somebody that I've known, I'm like, where, like, wow, like, you're a totally different person, because why? Why? I don't know. It's just weird, and you see it all the time. It's just so sad. It's so sad. Where in the world did my thing go? Hold on a minute, guys. There it is. All right. All right, here we go. That's what I said. I've got two websites to talk about something like this, and then I have two websites to talk about like being true to yourself, you know, being the real you, like tips to kind of help you find the real you in a way, you know. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you don't care. I would appreciate it so much. Like I said, it sucks that we've lost two people, but everything happens for a reason, and we'll gain more people back, and we just got to stay positive, guys, and y'all just keep on telling people about our positivity channel, and you know the great channel, the motivation and support and all that. Let people know about it. And, unfortunately, sometimes that happens, but we just got to stay positive, guys. All right. This is from Psychology Today, which I use this a whole lot. Also Mindwell and a couple other ones, but those are the main ones that I use. And it says, should you do what everyone else is doing? Hey, happy grandma. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I didn't get to say hi to everybody. I was telling everybody. Sorry about that. Hello, Criminal Meg. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Hello, Sunshine. Welcome, honey. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming in here, all you beautiful people. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't get to say hi. I was kind of telling you guys my little, not really rant, but it was just, sorry about that. So good to see you guys. If y'all haven't hit that like, share, or subscribe button, please hit it. Thank you guys so much. I apologize. I didn't get to say hi to y'all when y'all first come in, but I was just kind of not really ranting, but just kind of, being real like I always am. When I get sidetracked, y'all know. Or for the new people, y'all will figure it out. I'm sorry about that, but I hope everybody's doing well. And like I said, for the new people, beautiful people in here, welcome and thank you so much for being in here. I love seeing new, beautiful faces in here. Thank you so much for being in here. Okay, it says, should you do what everyone else is doing? Exploring why people follow the crowd and whether it is a good idea. When making a decision, it is common impulse to look and see what others are doing. Nevertheless, it is often unclear whether the path that everyone else may be following is good for us as well. After all, sometimes following the crowd has merit, and other times it is simply peer pressure blinding us. The phenomenon of looking to others and following the crowd has been studied by social science for a long time. Nevertheless, those findings do not always make their way to individual decision makers. Therefore, let's review why people conform to the crowd and under what conditions it is a good idea to go your own way instead. Research on social norms, conformity, and following others. To start, individuals tend to look to the opinions of others, especially when they are unsure and lack information from other sources. This dynamic was supported by classic research from Sheriff 1937, who explored how the person's perception of a very ambiguous stimuli can be influenced by the opinions of others. Sheriff 1937 asked participants to watch a small light in a dark and featureless room and evaluate how much the light moved around. In actuality, however, the light never moved at all. But the way our perception works in situations gives the possible illusion of movement, called the autokinetic effect. In this uncertain and ambiguous perception situation, Sheriff 1937 found that individuals were quite susceptible to the influence of the opinions of others when trying to decide how much a light was moving. This was particularly true when those others claimed to be more certain of their opinions too. Unfortunately, this effect doesn't just end with ambiguous and uncertain situations. It also extends to individuals following the crowd, even when they can clearly see that others are wrong. This was first evaluated by Art Ash 1955, who asked participants to pick a line from a few choices of varying lengths that matched up with another example line given to them. From a perceptual standpoint, the task was easy as the correct choice of which lines were actually similar to another was clear. Nevertheless, when participants were surrounded by other individuals giving the wrong answer, they often conformed and made the wrong choice as well. Thus, even when the correct choice is clear and what others are doing is wrong, that peer pressure can still cause us to doubt ourselves and follow the crowd. Why is it that we are so compelled to follow the crowd, even when it is objectively clear that they are wrong? According to more recent research, we may simply be wired that way. Specifically, these social influences can actually change our perception and memories. Edelson, Shark, Dolan, and Dudonley, maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, guys, but I'll try. 2011, therefore, rather than making the wrong choice just to conform to peer pressure, the influence of others may actually change what we see as a correct choice in the movement and remember as the right thing after the fact. Beyond that, we might just have hurting brains with built-in components that monitor our social alignments and make us feel good when we follow the crowd too. It says, fortunately, this effect has good points as well. In many cases, group decision making can help individuals. Uh-oh, that's not good. Sorry about that. Rebels got me all sidetracked. One of his doohickey things fell out of his face. Freaked me out. Sorry. Are y'all right? Yeah. Scared me. One of his things fell out of his face, guys. Hi, Evie. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Hello, Dicker Duck. Good to see you, honey. But yeah, one of Rebel's thingy-majiggers fell out of his face, guys, and he come and showed it to me. It freaked me out. Ah, I don't have one. It really freaked me out, guys. One of his dermal doohickey things, and his face fell out while he was shaving. Ah, yeah, that doohickey thing. I don't know what they're called. Dermal that he has right here on the side of his face fell out while he was shaving. Ah, I'm good. I got piercings, but I ain't got none under the skin. Yeah, that doohickey thing. Yeah, he tossed it on my hand, and I was like, what in the world is that? Yeah, the thing that's up, that thing right here. Dermal. The dermal doohickey thing. Don't know what it's called. Anyway, yeah, he freaked me out. I said, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Freaked me out. He's got a permanent little scar. He's got a permanent little scar, I guess. I don't know how that works. I don't know. Anyway, you got me all sidetracked. Jeez, I was in the zone. Lord, I don't even know where I'm at. All right. Fortunately, this has good points as well. In many cases, group decision making can help individuals look beyond their own private perspectives and make more rational decisions. Furthermore, pro-social and altruistic behaviors can be influenced and shared through such conformity as well. Therefore, sometimes following the crowd helps people get along and make better decisions too. I love you too, Jennifer B, but I'm just like, whatever that thing is called, I don't know. I don't have one, so I don't know. The thing that goes under your skin, the doohickey thing. Y'all tell I'm Southern. Hey, at least I got y'all laughing. All right. Deciding whether to follow the crowd. Given the above, when making a decision, it is important to consider whether following others is a good idea or is leading you astray. Instead, some simple steps can help you figure it out. Number one, stop and think. Getting swept away by what everyone else is doing is often an emotional and thoughtless process. We are Lord, conforming simply because we have not given sufficient attention and effort towards considering any other options. Nevertheless, when making many decisions, there is usually time to stop and think about the options more carefully. Therefore, unless you're in an emergency situation and need to immediately follow everyone else towards the nearest exit, it might be a good idea to switch to more deliberate thinking processes rather than just going with your initial reaction. Number two, look at all the information. As noted above, we tend to look for the opinions of others when we are uncertain, when we do not have sufficient information to make a decision, and when the choices are unclear to us. Nevertheless, more objective facts, statistics, measurements, and evaluations are also sources of potential decision making information, as are our own perceptions, personal needs, and morals and values. Therefore, in addition to what other people are doing, consider those objective and individual sources of information too. Quite frankly, if factual information indicates that a choice is not good and it is bad for you personally, then following the crowd is not a good idea. After all, as mothers used to say, just because everyone else jumps off the bridge doesn't mean you should too. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, small town girl. Never follow the crowd, follow your heart. Exactly right, love. Exactly. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, darling. Says number three, consider the specific situation. Some choices and decision making situations are more individual, while others are more social. Similarly, sometimes our goals are better served by fitting in with the group, while all Lord, what's up, Ghost Devil? How are you, brother? It hurts. Ghost Devil, I'll go get y'all laughing again. Ghost Devil, Rebel lost one of his doohickey thingy-majiggers. It fell out while he was shaving. I'm gonna get you laughing because I got everybody else laughing. His doohickey things that was right here. He lost one while he was shaving. It fell out. Those thingy-majiggers, the dermals or whatever it's called. He said it hurt. He come over and just put it in my hand. He was like, "Look, baby," and I was like, "What the heck is that?" And he's like, "Look, his doohickey thing fell out." Oh, Lord. I got my own self rolling. It's funny. Oh, Lord. Hey, I tried to prepare you, Ghost Devil. His doohickey thing. Oh, Lord. Oh. He'll be in here in a minute. Just give him time, guys. He'll say he's got a boo-boo or something. Just give him time. I promise you he'll be in here. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord. All right. I don't even know where I was at. Oh, laughter's the best medicine, guys. It's always great to laugh. Just wait till he comes in here, Jennifer B. Oh, Lord. He's half naked now. Oh, my goodness. All right, I don't even have to go figure out where I'm at now. All right, let's see. Let's start right here. Therefore, it is more important to consider the specific situation. Is this an individual choice or does it involve others? Do you need group support for a particular goal or can you achieve it on your own? If you have sufficient information to make a clear choice on your own and you do not need group approval, then you might want to make up your own mind. If you are personally unsure or you need the support of others to make something happen, then taking the opinion of others into consideration might be a good idea instead. What's up, Lenny? Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well. Oh, my Lord. I hope everybody's sitting down, guys. Where's the other end of the doohickey thing? Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's one of them dermal thingamajiggers that goes under the skin. I don't have no, I mean, I have piercings, but I don't have one that goes under the skin. He has one that goes under the skin. Hey, Wild Angel, good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well. Girl, send me the picture of the finished tattoo. It's like an implant, yeah. Send me the picture. If that was the finished tattoo, let me know. You never messaged me last night. So I don't, if that's the finished tattoo, let me know for sure. If it's not, then send me the finished one so I can get started on it, girlfriend. So we can send, let's show y'all the picture of the finished product. All right. It says number 4, seek out multiple perspectives. A one-sided way of looking at things often leads to bias and poor decision making. Therefore, it is generally a good idea to evaluate your choices and decisions from multiple perspectives. The same is true for following the opinions of others too. Although it might not feel that way at times, especially in the modern day of media coverage and social networking, everyone is not doing it. Whatever it is that you're considering, giving that before you follow the advice or choices of any particular group of people. It might be a good idea to look at what other groups of people are doing or choosing to, especially if they are going in the opposite direction. In fact, we can often learn more from people making choices contrary to ourselves or our preferred group, particularly about potential downsides to choices we might not be seeing. Therefore, if you do not look to others to help provide information regarding a particular choice or decision, then it might help to seek out people with a few different opinions, weighing your options among them and figuring out what will work best for you. And that's all on that page, guys, after I about fell out of the chair. Oh, Lord, that was funny, guys. Oh, my Lord. Ah, oh, gosh, it's so stinking hot. Lord have mercy. All right, it says conform to the social norm while people follow what other people do. Sure, I cried so much. I laughed so hard, my stinking eyes are watering. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my goodness, guys. It says, why do people tend to do what others do, prefer what others prefer, and choose what others choose? Our study published today in Human Nature Behavior shows that people tend to copy other people's choices even when they know that those people did not make their choices freely. And when the decision does not reflect their own actual preferences. It is well established that people tend to conform to behaviors that are common among other people. These are known as social norms. Yet our finding that people conform to others' choices that they know are completely arbitrary cannot be explained by most theories of this social norm effect. As such, it sheds new light on why people conform to social norms. It says, why do you do as others do? It says, imagine you have witnessed a man rob a bank, but then he gives the stolen money to an orphanage. Do you call the police or leave the robber be so the orphanage can keep the money? We pose this moral dilemma to 150 participants recruited online in our first experiment. Before they made their choice, we also presented information about how similar Lord have mercy, participants in a previous experience had imagined acting during this dilemma. Half of our participants were told that most other people had imagined reporting the robber. The remaining half were told that most other people had imagined not calling the police. Crucially, however, we made it clear to our participants that these norms did not reflect people's preferences. Instead, the norm was said to have occurred due to some faulty code in the experiment that randomly allocated the previous participants to imagining, reporting, or not reporting the robber. This made it clear that the norms were arbitrary and did not actually reflect anybody's preferred choice. Whom did they follow? We found that participants followed the social norms of the previous people, even though they knew they were entirely arbitrary and did not reflect anyone's actual choices. Simply telling people that many other people had been randomly allocated to imagine reporting the robber increased their tendency to favor reporting the robber. A series of subsequent experiments involving 631 new participants recruited online showed that this result was robust. It held over different participants and different moral dilemmas. It was not caused by our participants not understanding that the norm was entirely arbitrary. Why would people behave in such a seemingly irrational manner? Our participants knew that the norms were arbitrary, so why would they conform to them? Is it the right thing to do? One common explanation for norm conformity is that if everyone else is choosing to do one thing, it is probably a good thing to do. The other common explanation is that failing to follow a norm may elicit negative social sanctions. And so we conform to norms in an effort to avoid these negative responses. Neither of these can explain our finding that people conform to arbitrary norms. Such norms offer no useful information about the value of different opinions or potential social sanctions. Instead of our results support an alternative theory termed self-categorization theory. The basic idea is that people conform to the norms of certain social groups whenever they have personal desire to feel like they belong to that group. Importantly, for self-categorization theory, it does not matter whether a norm reflects people's preference, as long as the behavior is simply associated with this group. Thus, our results suggest that self-categorization may play a role in the norm adherence, the cascade effect. But are we ever really presented with arbitrary norms that offer no rational reason for us to conform to them? If you see a packed restaurant next to an empty one, the packed restaurant must be better, right? Well, if everyone before you followed the same thought process, it is perfectly possible that the initial arbitrary decision by some early restaurant goers cascaded into one restaurant being popular and the other one remaining empty. Termed information cascade, this phenomenon emphasizes how norms can snowball from potentially irrelevant starting conditions wherever we are influenced by people's earlier decisions. Defaults may also lead to social norms that do not reflect people's preferences, but instead are driven by our tendency towards inaction. For example, registered organ donors remain in minority in Australia, despite most Australians supporting organ donation. This is frequently attributed to our use of opt-in registration system. In fact, defaults may lead to norms occurring for reasons that run counter to the decision maker's interests, such as a company choosing the cheapest healthcare plan as a default. Our results suggest that people will still tend to follow such norms. Conform to good behavior. Increasingly, social norms are being used to encourage pro social behavior. They have been successfully used to encourage healthy eating, increase attendance at doctor's appointments, reduce tax evasion, increase towel reuse as hotels, decrease long term energy use, and increase organ donor registration. The better we can understand why people conform to social norms, the able we will be to design behavior change interventions to address the problems facing our society. The fact that social norm effects work even for arbitrary norms opens up new and exciting avenues to facilitate behavior change that were not previously possible. It's kind of interesting, guys. All right, and that was the two website over. Why people follow other people. There was more information, but we could be here all night, so there might possibly be a part two to this, kind of covering why people follow other people. There could be, everything that I cover, which I've covered a lot so far. There could be part twos, part threes. I mean, there could be, because there's so much information on each of these topics that I cover. There could be a part two, or we could just word the topic a little bit differently. There could be different parts to each. Like I said, we could just I or we could information out there about what we cover. So much, I'm telling you, there's so much information about all the topics that we cover in the stream. So much. So we could have all different kinds and just choose a different topic meaning and not have the same topic, but still similar to the same topic in a way, if that makes sense, but not have the same info. Let's see. Because I want to give you guys as much info as possible and awareness and support and motivation and encouragement and positivity as I possibly can, guys. All right. All right. This is how to be yourself. How to be yourself. Some people go their entire lives without examining or understanding their true selves. They let others tell them who they are. They let society determine their goals and dreams. It's the easy way out. You're not one of those people. You want to dig deep and learn how to be yourself, your true self. Once you do, you'll reveal a life filled with possibility and fulfillment. Fulfillment. Number one, know yourself. Our beliefs about who we are go all the way to childhood. We're born as sponges and we soak up our environment without even realizing it. We form an opinion of ourselves that we think is true, but it's actually how others want us to be. These opinions become our limiting beliefs. And before you can answer the question, how can I be myself? You must strip them away. Your true self is underneath. Your true self is underneath, guys. Underneath all that act like we talked about. It's underneath, guys. You just have to pull it out. You got to strip all that, let all that act go and just pull all the good out. Just pull your true self out. It's in there, guys. Y'all just got to find it and pull it out. Number 2, let go of negative self-talk. Let go of it. Always stay positive, guys. Always. Limited beliefs manifest as negative self-talk. To overcome limited beliefs and learn how to start being yourself, listen to your inner monologue. You may tell yourself things like, I've always been this way, or I'm just not good at this. Perhaps you tell yourself that you need to be perfect to be worthy of love. Catch this self-talk and question it. Is it masking who you really are? Number 3, focus on your strengths. Your negative traits are not who you are. Replace negative self-talk with positive thoughts that empower you to be yourself. When you focus on your strengths, you build yourself up instead of tear yourself down. Not sure what your strengths are? Think of the times in your life when you felt the most in your element. You felt that way because you were finally discovering how to start being yourself. Number 4, stop living in the past. Your past does not equal your future. Everyone has made mistakes. They don't have to define who you are, and you don't need to spend your life atoning for them. Learn how to let go of guilt and stop living in the past. Your life can be anything you want it to be, so make it extraordinary. Number 5, stop caring about what others think. I know that's easier said than done, but just try your very best to stop caring about what others think. You can do it. For many of us, not caring what others think is easier said than done. It's human nature to want to fit in, but our fear of what other people think only holds us back. Remember that what people think of you is actually a reflection of them, not you. You can't control other people's opinions. All you can do is learn how to be yourself and how to be happy with that. Number 6, be open to change. The human brain is complex. We're the product of hundreds of experiences and pieces of information that our brain processes every day. The brain is always learning and changing. So how can we expect ourselves to stay the same? Realize that you can change your opinions and preferences while still fundamentally knowing how to be yourself. To be yourself, you must actually allow yourself to change. Number 7, be vulnerable. It's easy to show off good parts of ourselves, but to be yourself, you have to be your whole self. Your whole self. That means be willing to be vulnerable. If you're wondering, how can I be myself? The answer is to step into your pain and face your fears head on. Be open and honest with your partner and your friends. Tell them how you really feel. Share your deepest fears. You might be surprised how it strengthens your relationships. Number 8, express yourself. Expressing yourself can help you determine what you enjoy, how your experiences affect you, and how to start being yourself. Keep a journal and record what you did well each day and what you enjoyed, as well as things you could have done better. Express yourself through art, writing, music, or even gardening. It's while we're engaged in these things we love to feel, or we love that we feel most ourselves. Number 9, get out your comfort zone. People crave certainty. It's one of the 6 human needs. Yet we also need growth and variety. Tony tells us that all growth starts at the end of your comfort zone. The journey to learning how to be yourself starts there too. Experience new things and notice how they make you feel. You'll learn more about yourself by leaving your comfort zone than you'll ever thought possible. Number 10, find your community. You've done the internal work. Now it's time to seek support and acceptance for the new you. When you surround yourself with the right people that elevate your best traits and build you up instead of holding you back, you'll finally feel like you can stop searching for how to be yourself because you're in a place where everyone already knows who you really are and loves you for it. And then I have one more, guys. Just a minute, guys. All right. I don't know why I closed that. I'm losing my mind. Good night. No. Nightbot's just going in there like craziness. Bing, 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 bing. I guess when it don't, when nobody's not in chat a lot, it just does its own thing, guys. All right. This is how to be yourself in 11 doable steps. All right. It says just be yourself. Have you heard that before? It sounds so simple, yet it often seems unattainable. You love to just be yourself if you knew exactly who that is. Right, Jennifer? We get so caught up in trying to be someone else, somebody better, that we lose ourselves in the process or never find ourselves at all. Sometimes what we think is our real self is just a facade we used to show off to the world to cover our flaws. So, how do we become our true and authentic selves? How do we regain our sense of being in the world so engrossed by false idols and insecure personalities? Let's talk about simple yet effective things you can do to become yourself again. What does it mean to be yourself? This is an important question since we are constantly changing and growing. Is there just one true self that's steadfast throughout your life journey, or does your true self evolve over time? Maybe there isn't a self at all, but rather an image of self we create with our personalities, lifestyles, behaviors, words, and decisions. Perhaps it's something in between. Through the process of living life and self-discovery, we uncover what feels authentic and real to us. Our journey is a process of separating an authentic from the genuine to uncover our true selves. Being yourself means knowing what you value and living in alignment with your values, accepting and embracing your appearance, intelligence, personality, and talents, knowing your likes and dislikes, and establishing boundaries accordingly, defining your own personal operating system and beliefs, taking personal responsibility for your choices and actions, defining what integrity means to you, and living up to that, having your own opinions regardless of what others think, letting down any mask, walls, or self-judgment you may be hiding behind. Becoming one with yourself takes time, a lot of curiosity, and the willing to let go of things that mask who you are or hope to be. How to be yourself, 11 practical steps. Number 1, disconnect from the digital world. According to Statistica.com, people spend approximately 136 minutes each day browsing social media sites. For most people, it amounts to much more time social media than that. Nowadays, everybody is connected through social media, and while these apps and websites can be beneficial to us, they can also cause huge harm and prevent us from being who we are. Not only do we waste enormous amounts of time browsing these apps, but we also become addicted to often unrealistic content that is served. Before you begin the journey of self-discovery, try to spend some time alone with yourself. Disconnect from social media. Stop looking at what other people are doing and focus on yourself instead. It will shift your perspective about all you are missing in the real world and allow yourself to finally see the true personality. Number two, embrace your virtues and flaws. Every one of us is multifaceted, complicated, and imperfect. We try to do our best, but we are perfectly imperfect. As humans, it's our virtues and flaws that make us who we are and help us grow. Your weakness and flaws don't determine who you are as a person, but they are a vital part of your personality. If you're searching for ways to be yourself, start by embracing yourself in your entirely, flaws and all. No perfect, no person is perfect, and our imperfections bond with the rest of our humanity. So don't be afraid to show yourself and others your true self. When you acknowledge your flaws, you give yourself room to grow and discover more about yourself. Acceptance is the key to unlocking our true potential. Number three, don't let the past define you. A lot of us tend to cling to our past mistakes and choices, preventing us from becoming who we truly are and who we want to be. Remember, you are not defined by your past actions or lapse in judgment. There's so much more to you. Life is unpredictable and we all slip every now and then. But the opportunity to learn how to be yourself rests in learning from those mistakes and making new, better decisions in the future. If we obsess over our past selves, we'll never embrace who we are now and who we want to become. Number four, don't compare yourself to other people. Humans are social beings. We thrive in communities, whether large or small. We want to feel included and accepted. But sometimes this desire to fit in can have unfortunate consequences related to our sense of worth. Because we want to be liked and validated, we are constantly searching for acceptance from others. This often leads to hiding our true selves for fear of we won't be accepted as we are, like rejection. You're good, Evie. You're good, sweetheart. This longing for acceptance can make us put on a mask to hide our true selves and never allow others to see for who we really are. Once you get rid of the mask and lose the need to impress and compare yourselves to others, you'll gain the strength to be yourself once and for all. Number five, do what makes you happy. Do you consider yourself a people pleaser? Do you often find yourself doing things you don't particularly enjoy because your friends and family expect it from you? It's a recurring problem with so many of us, mainly because we don't want to disappoint others, especially our loved ones. We fear that if we let them down, they will go with us. But if we're constantly trying to please other people, we'll never be free to please ourselves. If we continue prioritizing what makes others happy, we will never experience internal happiness. Being yourself means embracing the things that make you fulfilled, regardless of how others perceive them. It also means accepting that not everyone will like your choices, but the people who truly care about you will respect you for them. Number six, learn how to express yourself. Do you have a unique fashion style? Do you love wearing makeup? Or maybe like to sing and dance? Hello, Rocket Queen. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Whatever you enjoy doing in your free time, allow yourself to become immersed in it. You don't have to be a fashion designer to create authentic outfits, just like you don't need to be Picasso in order to make a beautiful painting. Once you feel comfortable expressing yourself in ways that make you feel good, you'll come closer to being yourself, whoever that is. Expressing your individuality allows you to hone into your natural personality traits and show yourself and others who you were always meant to be rather than who you think you should be. Number seven, choose your surroundings carefully. To become yourself, you first need to let yourself grow. Just like flower thrives in sunlight and rain. People grow best when surrounded by people and things that empower them. Choosing your environment carefully doesn't just mean ditching the noise of the city, enjoying life in the great outdoors. If you want to learn how to be yourself, surround yourself with other individuals who inspire and motivate you to be authentic and creative. People who spread their lives in groups of genius and toxic people eventually become the same. Choose your friends and associates carefully, keeping in mind you want to surround yourself with people who bring out the best in you and accept you for who you are. Number 8, stand up for what you believe in. We all have values that drive us, but what are the values worth if we don't actively represent them? Standing up for what you believe and living in alignment with your values is critical to being yourself. This doesn't necessarily mean gathering for protest rallies or calling someone out every time they have opposing view from yours, nor does it mean you must try to get others to adopt your values and beliefs. Like everybody has their own opinion. Hello, Kenzie C. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Your beliefs and values are your guiding principles, so never sacrifice them in order to fit in the masses, or like as in fit in. Many people don't have the confidence or inner strength to stand up for what they believe in, so they keep silent instead, or they allow others to cross their boundaries because they feel too uncomfortable speaking up. Not only is this behavior unhealthy, but it can also be the very thing stopping you from becoming who you really are. Number 9, get out your comfort zone. This is a tough one. We all live in a bubble of some kind. We're all used to certain comforts and routines that make life easier and hassle free. But if you want to know how to be yourself, you'll need to break off these chains and shake up your life a bit. Sometimes getting out of your comfort zone means doing something as simple as changing your daily routine and taking the road less traveled. However, more often than not, it means making some drastic changes in your life and pushing yourself in situations you normally avoid. Not only can this help you gain more confidence, but also it can be a wonderful learning tool that allows you to discover a different side of yourself. Number 10, utilize your skills. Be honest. Are you making the most of your skills? Are you employing them correctly? This doesn't just mean trading your hard skills for profit. Are you utilizing all your natural skills to your advantage in every area of your life? People often make the mistake of thinking that skills are just abilities you gain or learn through a training course or in school. Our skills include much more than that. We are all born with different natural skills, and to be ourselves, we need to take advantage of them. Look inside you. What comes naturally to you? Are you a social butterfly? Are you persuasive? Do you have a knack for writing or maybe crafting? Are you a good decision maker? Once you've learned what you're good at, try to focus on it for a while to test the waters and maybe to unlock your full potential. It's where the essence of your being lies. Number 11, listen to your intuition. Often your subconscious mind will give you clues when we are straying from being yourself. Have you ever found yourself making a statement that you know doesn't reflect who you are? Or maybe you pretended to be the life of the party even though you're an introvert. In situations like these, your intuition is often screaming at you that things are off, but you have to pay attention. If you have a gut feeling about something that seems off, take a few minutes to check in with yourself. Ask yourself, will I be myself if I do this, or say this, or act this way? If your instinct says no, then back off. Becoming yourself is a work in progress. It is not easy nor straightforward. It's a journey of self-discovery that requires time, patience, and most importantly, effort. If you want to know how to really be yourself or be the best possible version of yourself, start implementing these little steps in your life. This is a rewarding process in which you'll discover new opportunities, potential and greatness you never knew you possessed. Move forward with confidence and look forward to each new possibility. And that's it, guys. Like I said, we covered two websites of why people follow other people, and then we covered two websites to be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. You know. Yeah. All right. I will share the StreamYard link and see if anybody wants to come up. They're more than welcome. If they don't, then y'all can just tell me in chat what y'all think, how y'all feel about what I went over, if y'all want to. And then we'll go from there, and I'll ask, we'll go from there what y'all think. If nobody don't want to come up. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, share, and subscribe if y'all haven't done so. Thank you guys so much for being in here. It truly means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Sorry about that. What do y'all feel like? What do y'all think? Why do people do what they do? Thinking of you too, Rock Honey. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, darling. It means a lot to me, honey. Thank you. It's been a rough one, but it's hard. I just try. She's definitely missed. She's a great woman. But we just try, it's not like we're not thinking of her. We're just trying to stay positive. We're trying to stay positive. Thank you, Rocket Queen, honey. Hey, Missy 18 Tennessee. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Yeah. It's rough, especially because like when I talk about I was her caregiver. I was the one that took care of her. And so it is rough. But, I try to think of it positively. She's not suffering no more. And, I'm not trying to be religious or nothing, but we'll get to see her again and she won't be sick. I know that's hard to say because we miss them so much, but, I just try to think on the positive side, Thank you, Steffi, honey. I just try to be positive. I don't want, I don't like to be sad. I try not to, I just try to be positive. I just try to be positive. I don't like to be sad because I don't like to get nobody sad. I just, I always try to be supportive and everything. Oh, yeah, she was amazing. Amazing. I did all her, I'll just tell y'all a little bit, kind of, and I don't pin I've never done this. And I'm not one of those type of people to pat myself on the back or nothing like that. I'm not like that. I'm not like that at all, guys. But, bless her heart, she had a stroke. And then she went to rehab. And then she came home. And, I was her caregiver. I didn't get paid for it. I didn't want no money from her. She was my mother-in-law. I was supposed to take care of her. I was supposed to take care of her, because that's how I am, I was supposed to take care of her. I mean, we lived with her, and I felt, I'm a caring person. Like I could have a caregiving job because I'm just a caregiver. I'm just like, I'll just take you under my wing. It doesn't matter how old you are. I'll just take you under my wing and just care for you because that's just how I am, guys. That's just how I am, I have a humongous heart. I'm just a caring person. So I said, they're like, well, you know, we need somebody to take care of her. And we used to call her Granny. So if y'all hear me ever talk about Granny, it's Tim's mom. It's my mother-in-law, but she always, everybody that met her name was Granny. Everybody. It didn't matter. Her name was Granny. So if y'all ever hear us talk about Granny, or I mean, of course, Tim called her Mama, but if you ever hear us talk about Granny, other than like I said, other than Tim calling her Mama, of course, but you know, oh yes, it's very hard. But I took care of her, and bless her heart, she had and I'm not trying to trigger Rebel, but it's just good. It's just good memories. She had a stroke, bless her heart, and she was in rehab, and then of course she came home. She was doing excellent. And she was doing so good in rehab. Like we went to go visit her, and she was doing so good. She climbed up the steps. They have to do a lot of I don't know. They have to do a lot of like occupational to get you to rewalking and like your hands and to get you rewriting. Because when you have a stroke, it kind of it does a lot of the brain. So they have to get you rewriting and get you back rewalking and to kind of get your strength back up. So she went up these steps. I mean, she done excellent. We was so proud of her. So proud of her. And she came home and she was at home for a little bit. And, I took care of her. She woke me up at the butt crack of dawn. But that's okay. That's okay because I would never forget her. But that's okay. But she was in diapers, bless her heart. But it wasn't her fault. But she would wake me up and I would freshen her up and I would help her get out of bed and I would take her to the potty and I would change her diaper and just stuff like that and make her feel better. And I would give her her medicine. She didn't trust nobody to give her her medicine but me. Nobody. And she was a walking pharmacy cabinet after she had her surgery. I mean, that's how I call. Uh, that's how I called it because she had a big. I mean, she had a big, huge bag. You can ask Rebel, like huge bag full of medicine. And I would have this notebook because I always write things down. And I always write down when she took it, how much she took of each, if I had to break it in half, if I had to crush it, like whatever, just like I mean, I'm not a nurse or nothing, but just like what a nurse would do or a caregiver or whatever, if you would have to give it to them, you know, like I always have to write it down and what she needed and how much and what time and, everything. And if she was getting ready to run out, she would always, of course, call and make sure, like, I would have to do all her phone calls because, of course, she had a stroke. So she wouldn't remember a lot of things. So I would have to do all her doctor's visits. I would have to do, make, make her refills and stuff like that. Like I would have to do all that for her because she, she wouldn't remember, you know. And then, of course, she'd have her coffee, uh, like clockwork. And I know y'all probably heard the story. She would wake me up because like this is her bedroom. I mean, I'm sorry, she would sleep in the living room or the dining room. And she would always do that, just kind of be close and hear everybody. She liked to be where she could hear everybody, and be close to the door just because she was always like that. But anyway, so me and Rebel's room was right here, and then she was like right here, like right, like her bed was like on the side of our wall, like touching our wall. And she was in one of them hospital beds, and I mean, bless her heart, I love her. I mean, I really, really miss her. But she had a ring on every finger, and sometimes they were all the way up to her knuckle. Like, I ain't lying to you. And Rebel would tell you, but she had rings all the way up to her necklace, and sometimes she would have them like on the middle part, but it was on every finger, every finger. And if you guys know hospital beds, they have them metal rails. Okay, so just imagine rings on every finger all the way up, like several rings on every finger. Okay, and those metal because she was in a hospital bed, and she was on oxygen 24/7, and she had that big oxygen machine, and all kinds of medical supplies. And of course, they had to show me how to do the oxygen machine and all that stuff. Anyway, and she had like a cord about 50 miles long and all that craziness. But anyway, so she at I think it was like 4:30 in the morning, and I was preparing myself. I was like, okay, well, I have to get up soon, so I'm just kind of laying there. And of course, she's, I'll tell them about the cane here in just a second. But she's clang, 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 clang. I can't do it, but like this. Like it's louder than that, but I'm just saying. Sorry, Evie. I love this cup, but I'm just saying that's the only metal thing I got nearby. I love this cup, Evie. I'm just saying. I love you. I'm sorry, Evie. But I love this cup. But I'm just saying. But it was louder than that. But you had that like clank, 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 clank. And I was like, Granny, honey, I'm up, sweetheart. And she was like, well, I just wanted to make sure because I got to go potty. Well, bless her heart. Bless her heart. She, unfortunately, because she had a stroke, it already happened and she didn't realize it. And like I said, it was not her fault. She didn't know. She just knew that she had to go potty, But I mean, anyway, so I would go get up and I'm like, honey, I've been up. I'm like, I'm standing right here. But she didn't, she just wanted, that was like my little alarm clock. And then after she went to heaven, it was still my alarm clock. I would still hear it, But, and then one day, and I still have the cane, and one day soon I'll show you guys, Rebel decides to give his mother, she was a character. Trust and believe that. Just imagine Rebel, okay, in female version, with a Medea humor. That's his mama. I mean, I ain't lying. She was Medea. She would roll into mine and Tim's bedroom. I ain't shitting you. Okay, she had oxygen, mind you. She had oxygen, and she was a smoker like nobody's business. Like she smoked one, and there'd be one in the ashtray lit up. Like smoke one, like she'd be smoking one after another, after another, after another. She'd light one, and she'd light one right here, and then light another one. She'd light another one with the one in her. I'm like, good Lord, have mercy. Yeah. Hey, some Skittles. What's up, darling? But okay, so yeah, she was like, okay, Rebel looks exactly like his mama. Some people might not think so, but I do. Anyway, so he looks exactly like his mother. And that's what I'm saying. Picture Rebel. He acts a lot like his mama, but you got Medea because she acts. I always nicknamed her Medea. Like I said, she had oxygen in her nose, but you're not supposed to be smoking on oxygen, or at least turn it off or smoke outside or whatever, right? Okay, guys. Okay. She had oxygen in her nose, right? Okay, she rolled her hind, like she was determined to go in there and get a cigarette off of me and Rebel. Like she just rolled her hind in there in the wheelchair. I'm determined, I'm going to get a cigarette. And she says, I know I ain't supposed to be smoking. I got this she called it oxymogen. This oxymogen on my nose, but I'm going to get a cigarette. Okay, all right. So she goes in there and she gets a cigarette off of Rebel's ashtray, and I think he was asleep or something. And it was about a half, about a half a bud, maybe a little bit shorter than this. Okay. She hurries up and turns around and rolls back in there, and she's got the oxygen on her nose. Okay. Well, Tara, which is James's mom. Oh yes, she was. She decides, and Tara takes the picture. She decides to take her oxygen and put it on top of her head like you would glasses. Did not turn her oxygen machine off, mind you. Did not turn it off. Okay? Picture this, guys. She puts her oxygen machine cord up on her hair. Okay? like you would glasses, and smokes that cigarette. Tara, which is baby James's mama, takes a picture of her, and she's not supposed to be smoking with her oxygen. And y'all should see this picture. Oh my gosh, she looks like a Medea. If y'all know, oh, I'm sure y'all know Medea. She's like gives Tara baby James's mama a go to hell look, like she could kill her, and because she said that she's going to smoke this damn cigarette, and she wants her damn cigarette, and that she feels that her hair needs oxygen more than her nose does and her lungs do, because she needs her damn cigarette. She was a spunky woman. She was spunky. Like, she was spunky. They ain't no kidding. She was wise beyond her years. I'm telling you, she's the one that she would constantly tell stories, like amazing stories, over and over, and it would never get old, because she was always like, it was just the more she told it, the more interesting it was, because you could just feel it. You could feel her emotion. And because she, when people tell you stories, you really get, and even if you've heard it 50 times, you're not like, oh gosh, it's the same damn story. You know what I mean? It's not that, because every time that they say the story, it's the same thing per se, but they get their emotion is different. You know what I mean? Like, they get more intense in each time that they talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember a whole lot of them, but like that dog down there on the corner next to the farm, blah, 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 blah. Like, huh? But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not something that you'll ever forget. It might be something you heard 100 times. And I had the pleasure of knowing her for almost 6 years. I had the pleasure of knowing her for almost 6 years. And it was amazing. It was amazing. The very first time that I met this precious woman, I always thought she was Medea, because her son, Tim, or Rebel, or however y'all know him, decided to piss his mother off. And we all know, when you piss off a mama, it's not all good and gravy. Let's just put it that way, okay? If y'all could just picture Rebel pissing off his mama. Just saying, y'all picture it, and she's kind of like a Medea mixed with a rebel. Let's just put it that way. And she's very wise, okay? So just picture, like I said, rebel, redneck. Just don't give a damn. That was his mama, and then add a little bit of Medea to it, and a very wise woman, okay? All right. So the very first time that I met her, before me and Rebel, I don't have my phone. My phone is in there. But before Rebel decided to actually introduce us as dating, because actually at that time, and I really don't care. I mean, I don't care who knows it, because I'm not going to act. I'm not going to act no different than. I'm going to be real to myself. So I'll just tell you, like, I have no reason to hide, and I don't want nobody to. I just want you guys to like me for me, but I have no reason to hide anything from anybody. I mean, like, I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to be true, real to you guys. But at that time, and it's kind of like a long story short, I'm just going to tell you guys. At that time, when me and Rebel met, I was working at a gas station. I'm sure y'all have heard a little bit of this, but I was with a woman. I was dating her, and I was with her for a couple years, and she wound up turning into a control freak. She gaslighted me really bad, and mistreated me really bad, and really, really, really bad relationship. Really bad relationship. Okay. Well, so I left her to be with him. So I don't want y'all to think any different of me, because I'm still me. I'm still me. But I left her, and I was with her for almost 4 years, and she was just she was a narcissist, a really control freak. She was crazy. But anyway, so I left her to be with him. But anyway, when I first met his mama, I guess he told his mom or something. He'll have to come up here if he wants to come up here and tell a story. It's really funny when he says it. But anyway, he's got some stories to tell her too, I'm telling you. But I'm like I said, I'm just me. I'm real. I'm not going to act no different. If y'all ever meet me in person, this is me, guys. Like, I'm just me. Like, I'm not going to act. I'm not going to act no different. I'm Becca or Tattooed Angel or however y'all know me. I'm me. I'm real as they come, guys. Like, I have no reason to hide anything from you guys. I'm just telling y'all, a little bit more about me so y'all get to know me more, you know. So I'm just kind of telling y'all I've been with Rebel for almost 14 years, but I mean that's I have a lot of psychological mental issues from that relationship. So that doesn't help everything else going on, with what I've dealt with my whole life. But anyway, that's enough that she's a crazy bitch. But anyway, so when I met Tim, or not when I met Tim, but when I first met his mother, I guess he pissed her off or something. I'm not really for sure. But anyway, I come through the front door, and I guess he was coming to answer the door. And she threw a peanut butter jar. I guess she was trying to throw it at Rebel's head. Like, this is how she's rating it. She was a spunky lady. That ain't no shit. She was spunky. I ain't lying. But anyway, she threw a peanut butter jar at his. I guess she was trying to aim for his head. And I opened the door and I was trying to go through the front door. I mean, he opened the door and I was trying to come through the front door. Well, I was higher than Georgia Pie, which, like I said, I'm just being real with y'all. I was higher than Georgia Pie, and it went phew, like it brushed my hair. It went phew, and my hair moved. And needless to say, that woman scared the shit out of me when I first met her, because I was like, holy hell, what in the world am I stepping into? There goes the freaking peanut butter jar, just phew, right past my head. I just met this woman. Like, I'm getting ready to turn around and leave. Like, she scared me. Like, she literally petrified me. I was afraid to say hi to her. That really scared me. Like, even Rebel could tell you, I was petrified to say. I went, hi. Like, I was really scared to say hi to her because she scared the shit out of me. Like I said, I was higher than the Georgia Pie. And then all of a sudden, I sobered up real fast, and I was afraid to say hi. I was scared to death. I was scared because I was like, oh, hell, what else is she going to throw at me? Damn. She scared the shit out of me. That's the truth. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. I guess she wasn't paying attention, or I don't even know if she's looking. She's just slinging. I was like, my hair just went. Phew. I was like, oh hell no, I'm leaving. And he said, you ain't going nowhere. And I was like, your mama just scared the shit out of me. So needless to say, God bless her heart, and I miss her so much. I mean, like, I miss her so much, like so much. So much. So when she went in her her earthly bed and went to her permanent resting place, that's what I call it. Her permanent. Lord, I can't even talk. Her permanent resting place in her permanent bed. She got the smallest jar of peanut butter that I could find, and her favorite color was purple. So I found a little itty bitty jar of peanut butter, and I wrapped it in. I love writing notes. So I wrote her a very long note. I like an 18-page note, like literally 18 pages front and back, like a very long note for her to keep her occupied. And if she gets hungry, she can always take her long fingernails. I ain't trying to be graphic, but she liked long fingernails. So but she liked the false long fingernails, but she's probably got long fingernails now. So she could take her long fingernails if she gets hungry and get her some peanut butter. But anyway, so she got a little bitty jar of peanut butter, and I wrapped it. I made it festive. I think it was Jiffy or something like that. And she never liked the crunchy peanut butter. She always liked the creamy. But anyway, so I got her a little jar of peanut butter, and I folded that note. I didn't fold it like origami style, which I know how to fold like that. I just folded it regular style so she could open it and read it whenever she wanted to, if she was bored or she woke up. I mean, I'm just saying, I just think out of the box because they're resting. So I'm just saying, I always think that way. And And I wrapped it up with her favorite color was purple. So I wrapped it in a purple ribbon and I laid it right beside her in her open bed. That's how I call it. Her open bed. And it was beside her head or her arm. I think it might have been like right in here. I mean, like it was laying beside her, of course. And she so it's right. It's in with her while she's resting in her permanent resting place. So I got to write her a long note. She's probably already read it a bunch of times, but it's always there if she ever wants to read it anymore. And then her peanut butter could possibly be molded unless she's already ate it. I'm just being real. I mean, could be. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, Rebel decides to give that is when I met the woman, and she came around but she scared the shit out of me, guys. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, I was petrified to barely just walk into the front door. I was like, I don't know. Is your mom gonna throw something at me? I don't even know. I'm afraid to come in there higher than the Georgia pie again. I'm just a little scared. I'm just saying. I don't know what to do. She scares me. I don't know. All right, Rebel sent me a picture. But as I'm pulling out the picture, Rebel decides to give his mama a cane. And I woke up one morning. Like I said, she always woke me up with tapping on the bed. Well, Rebel decides to give her a cane. And instead of tapping with her fingers, she taps it with the cane. Well, I was already waking up because I was like, okay, well, I'm used to it. So I'll go in there, and she about bops me in the head with the cane because I was like, Granny, I'm here. I said, who in the hell gave you that cane? She said, Timmy. I said, I'm going to kick Timmy's ass. And she said, well, I was just trying to wake you up. And I said, Granny, honey, I'm already here. I said, you about knocked me out. You about knocked me slap out. And then who the hell was going to help you? She said, well, blame it on Timmy. I said, I'm going to kick his ass. And she started dying laughing. I said, really? So we still got that cane. So one day I'll show it to you guys. Freaking asshole. He did that on purpose so I could get a concussion. That's what he did. Asshole. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, Miss Ann. Let me pull up this picture, darling. I see you. Hold on just a minute, honey. All right, let me show you guys a picture of his mama. Hold on just a minute, guys. Well, if it'll hurry up. Damn thing's slow as shit. All right, this is one picture, which I know there's several more pictures. I have several more pictures. Okay, this is of Tara, which is James's mother, and Tim's mother, Granny. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, honey. All right. Hold on just a minute, Miss Ann. I see you, darling. Okay, this is Tim's mother, Granny, and this is baby James's mama, Tara. But yeah, she's a spunky devil. This is his mama right here. And her real name is Clara. And then this is Tara. But this is his mom right here. Right there. She's a sweetheart. She's a great person. I mean, it absolutely killed me. Like, they had to hold me because I suffer with pseudo seizures, and my parents had to hold me up because as soon as they was saying the prayer at the funeral, like I buckled, like I almost hit the floor. Like it really affected me because I never really lost. I'll pull you up, Miss Ann, honey. Let me finish my story. I never really lost nobody close. Hi, sweetheart. I never really lost nobody close to me. So it really affected me. And then where I took care of her, it really, like, absolutely, like, it really crushed my soul. really crushed my soul. And I was trying to be positive for everybody. And it was just like, okay, well, how am I going to be positive for everybody? And I'm trying to be positive for Tim and Tyler and Trinity. And I'm like, okay. So I was trying my best to be positive. And then when they, of course, they did the final prayer, that was it when I lost it. It was like my knees buckled, couldn't stand up. Like, when everything hits you at once, you know what I'm saying? And that was it. Like it was so bad. Even Rebel can ask you, I lost the key car. And Rebel said, "Where are the keys to the car?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And you know where I put them because my brain wasn't there? I put them in my bra. And Rebel's like, "Really? You damn dummy." I was like, "I don't know what I did with them." And I was feeling around. And he was like, "I'm driving the freaking car. Give me the damn keys before you lose them."
It's funny.
I was
How are
like,
you?
"Well," I was like, "Well, you just take the keys from now on." I love. How are you feeling, sweetie?
I'm all right. Um, just, I guess one of the side
I hear
effects,
you. What did you do? You're
just one of the,
scratchy.
yeah, one of the side effects, I guess. I don't know. It
I
don't
hope you
really,
might get sick.
yeah, it's been raining and storming, uh, but, yeah, my throat was sore Friday night, and I did a lot of sleeping yesterday. Well, not yesterday, last night. I went to sleep about 8,
Right.
and I was hoarse, and then today I've been hoarse. So, but I mean, I feel good.
It's just your throat's scratchy. I just
Yeah,
hope and pray that you're not getting sick, honey. And maybe
yeah,
it's just a side effect and hopefully it'll go away. But I hope and pray that you're not getting sick. Oh
yeah. My
gosh.
sister begged me on the phone earlier. Please call your doctor in the morning, talk to somebody, and make sure it's
Normal or
side
something.
effect
Right.
and not you getting sick and all that. So I got to do that in the morning.
Oh Lord, honey.
Hey, everybody in chat, they're all saying hey to me.
Lord
So
have mercy, honey. I'm telling you.
yeah, I'm all right. I feel good.
Yeah, I heard you earlier today, and I think you was on what's her name, Queens or something. I was like, oh my gosh, listen at her throat, listen at her throat. Oh gosh, I hope she ain't getting sick. Oh God, you know what I mean? Oh my Lord.
Yeah, it's either one of the side effects or I sleep on the couch and I got the fan like 10 feet away from me, so it might be that. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. Um,
Or
I
maybe it's
just have
allergies. Let's just hope it ain't nothing
no.
serious or nothing like that.
I
You know what
don't
I
have
mean?
allergies. So I'm pretty sure it's just either one of the side effects because they did tell me Saturday and Sunday I'd start getting the side effects. So,
Oh gosh.
you know, so it
But you
is
said you feel
Saturday.
fine other than your throat. I mean, other than the
Yeah,
scratchy.
yeah, just hoarse. So, Wild
That
Angel said
sucks.
earlier it's because I was screaming. I said, I ain't screaming at no damn buddy.
Would you screaming at somebody?
No,
Yes, you still have that lock after 40 years under the ground. Yep. That's exactly right. You sure do. Hmm. I'm trying to find another. I'm listening. I'm trying to find another picture, like a clear face picture, so y'all can really see how much Tim's mom. Because it's been 8 years today that she's been in her heavenly birthday, and we was just talking about good memories of her. But I'm trying to find a good picture, actual like facial picture, so y'all could see how much Tim looks exact. In my opinion, Tim looks exact, or Rebel, however y'all know him, looks exactly like his mother. Exactly like his mother. And I have one on my Facebook. I just have to find it. I'm listening, guys. But I just hope I hope and pray, honey, that you're not getting sick. God, Lord, have mercy.
I'm all right.
Hello, Gone Girl. I hope you're feeling better, sweetheart.
I'm just, I'm guessing it's a side effect. I mean, I got a whole list of side effects here, and I don't even remember if it said anything about a throat or whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's pretty, you know, that's it. But it's been so hot and it's been raining, and so it could be that. It could be this fan. Of course, when I was in my truck the other day coming home from the doctor's office Thursday, I'm not supposed to have the air conditioner
Right,
hit me
right.
in the face, and I did.
Oh
Hell, it was
gosh.
hot. So it could have been that. Who knows?
Oh Lord, honey.
You know,
I hope
I'll
not.
call in the morning,
Because,
talk to
like you
one.
said, you're weak. Your immune system's real weak right now. You know.
Well, it is. They said it was going to get weak, and they shot me up with three different kinds of medicines
Oh gosh.
at one or chemo. Three different kinds
Oh,
at
there
one
was
time.
three different kinds in your little box.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, honey. Lord have
So
mercy.
um, I got lemon in my tea right here, but it's not helping. I've got some throat spray. I've been spraying it, so it's um, it's just one of those things. I have to wait and see. But I just don't want to be around nobody.
Right. Just be on
I'm
the
not
safe side.
going. Yeah.
Babe, find me the not the final pic, but find me the picture that we took of her. If you can find it, where she's got the oxygen on her hair and she looks like Medea. She's got that look on her face like, you better not, like, that goes with the story, what I was saying. That's what I'm trying to find. I know we have it. He sent me some more pictures. I'll show you guys here in a minute. I'm trying to find that one though, where it kind of goes with the story I'm telling you guys. I think it's so funny because you could see the oxygen on top of her head. It's so funny. She's a mess. She's missed so much. I'm telling you guys, she was a hoot. Y'all would get a kick out of her. I'm telling you, she come up here right now, y'all be dying laughing. She is a mess. And she gives Rebel, or she calls him Timmy. She would give him a what for? Oh Lord, y'all be rolling. It was so funny. She chased him across the house. She probably had to borrow Miss Ann's fly swatter and beat his hiney, and then it'd be so funny. I'm telling you, it would be funny. She get over here, I'm gonna whoop you, honey. It's funny, I'm telling you. It'd be so funny.
I'm
Oh
just
my
worried about
Lord.
going to that damn hospital Wednesday for that PET scan.
Oh
I'm
Lord,
not
have
crazy
mercy,
about
honey.
going over there. Of course,
Right.
I'll wear a mask, but
But still, it's the point, nobody wants to go to the stinking hospital.
yeah. So I just hope it's nothing major. But I mean, I'll talk to him in the morning and find out. Doctor's office,
Right.
and I got the phone numbers here to straight to the nurse. So I'll
Right.
call her in the morning and see what she says. If they want to see me, I'll come in for them to check it, all my stuff. I'll run up there.
Yeah, Jennifer B said you have to be careful with that low white blood count after chemo, Miss Ann.
Yep. Yeah.
And you're probably just tired, ain't you, honey? You're just kind of drained.
Not really, because I went to sleep about 8:30 last night. Friday night I went to bed at 9:30. I've been doing a lot of sleeping,
Right. Just
but
kept
I
catching
think
up on your
it's.
rest. I understand.
I mean,
I
one of the
understand.
side effects is fatigue.
Right.
So everybody, they saying if you get sleepy, tired, whatever, just
Right.
go to sleep.
Stress. Right.
Um, It could be numerous things, but the main thing, I hope I'm not getting sick. So,
Right. I hope not, honey. It's crazy. I hope not. Bless your heart, sweetie.
I don't know why I'm sitting here yawning. Gee,
You're probably, like you said, you're probably just fatigued. I mean, it just got to be from. It has to be from that,
yeah,
because you said I've got plenty of sleep, but it's just probably from that medicine and stuff. You know.
yeah.
Well, you've got years and years of pictures. It's hard to find what the heck you're looking for. Babe, did you ever find that picture? I was trying to find the one because she's got her. She looks exactly like Medea. She's got the Medea look because she's got her her hair is. She's got the oxygen on top of her head, guys, and she's got the. It's so funny. I'm trying to find it, but good Lord have mercy, trying to find it and needle in a haystack. Good luck trying to find it. I figured Rebel might find it, but good luck trying to find it. It's easier
Yeah,
said than done. I
sure.
might have to find it at another time. Well, crazy thing.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be hitting the sack here in a few minutes.
You're fine,
I'm
honey.
yawning. I don't know why. I guess I'm finally tired.
Just take it easy, honey. I just hope and pray the Lord in heaven above that you ain't sick, honey. I hope it. I mean, hopefully it's just a sore throat and it goes away. You know what I mean? Like maybe it just lasts for a day or two and it just goes away. Hopefully you don't have nothing else. Hello, Mama
Yeah.
Pi. Good to see you, sweetie.
Hey, Mama P.I., thank you. Hey, Ghost Devil. Just jumped in there. Evie, thank you. Where's my aggravating rebel? I figure
I
he'd
think
be.
he's trying to find a picture of his mama.
Yeah, I know he was doing that.
Yeah,
I saw Silent J in here too. He
I
said,
didn't see
oh,
him. Was he in here? What's up,
yeah.
Silent J? I don't know if I did see him or not. I might have had my moment because I was crying earlier. Like, I was telling the story of his mama. So. Hey,
Ooh,
and hey, fam. That's what Ghost Devil said.
I see.
Hey, Silent J. Good to see you, brother. I don't know if I said hey to you
Yes.
earlier. I apologize if I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's in here. I will. I'm going to go to sleep here in just a few minutes. Go in there and brush my teeth. And
Yes, please let us know if you go to the doctor, honey. If you, Lord, like I said, I hope and pray the Lord in heaven above that you ain't sick, honey. I hope and pray not.
yeah, that's the
Please keep
last
us
thing I need
updated.
right now.
Definitely, please keep us updated,
I
honey.
hadn't been around anybody. I've been sitting right here. I did go for a ride this afternoon just to get the hell out of the
Right,
house.
right,
I just rode 10 miles down the road and 10 miles back.
right. Just to get out for a little fresh air.
Yeah, just rode out and rode back. I shouldn't have done that, but because my gas gauge is on the quarter. So, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I'll make it to the hospital Wednesday and back. I'll be all right.
Well,
It ain't no big deal.
where there's a will, there's a way. It happens. I
That's the
mean,
way I look at it.
you know, you gotta think positive, sweetie, like you've been doing. Does that
Yeah,
hurt? I mean, does that hurt real bad after they took that thing off? Does it hurt real bad?
no, but it's been hurting tonight. It looks red on the camera here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks bruised or red.
Might
Um,
just be irritated where they recently took it off. Like first time. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying. I
no,
don't know.
just got that way earlier.
I don't
I
know,
mean,
honey.
just noticed it. It hadn't been like that. You know, I don't know. Ain't one thing, it's another, but I'm not worrying or stressing or crying or whining. Yeah,
You're like
I'm
Mama
just,
P.I. said, God will provide. You just gotta
that's
stay
right.
positive, honey.
That's right.
Just
That's
stay
all I do.
positive, darling.
Smile and be positive.
Yeah. Don't worry, be happy.
Right. That too. Um,
Ain't nothing wrong with that, honey.
I didn't even know you were on.
Really?
Uh, I've been over there on Facebook. Well, I was on the phone with my sister forever and got off the phone with her because my brother's daughter called me. And then we finally got off the phone, and I had to call my sister back because I told her, my niece was calling in, or our niece. And
Right.
so I called her back, and they just calling, checking up on me and stuff. Uh, I'm fine. I hadn't talked to my son today, but that's nothing unusual.
Hey,
He's
Brittany
typical.
Blue Eyes. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well, darling.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Jennifer B. Mine's showing 32 watching and 32 likes.
Yeah, it's showing 32 on my end, but I don't know about the likes, so I can't see it right this second.
Yeah, the likes. Both are 32. Hey, Brittany. Uh,
I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
Well,
Jennifer B. said hers just went at 32 now. That's good.
oh, Lord.
All right, listen. I'm going to jump down.
All right,
I think
sweetheart.
less talking I do will make it, not make it worse.
Well, just
So,
please keep us updated, honey. I love you. I hope you feel better. I mean, like, I hope it gets better. Like you said, you
oh,
feel fine, but hopefully whatever's going on gets better. You know.
yeah, like I said, I'll find out tomorrow, and they might want me to come in and check me and whatever. So I can do that.
Right.
Anyway,
Well,
I'm gonna jump down. Much love to you and
love you too,
Rebel.
honey. Hope your throat and everything gets better, honey. Just
Thanks,
keep on doing what you're doing, girlfriend. Stay positive, stay strong.
and
You
everybody
got
in
this,
chat
girlfriend.
over there in chat. I love y'all too.
Love you too, honey.
All right, night
See
night.
ya. Have
I'll
a good
get
night,
with
honey.
you next day or two.
All right. Bye, Weezy.
Yeah,
Bye, buddy.
here comes.
Love you, Miss Ann.
All right, love you.
Love you. Good night. All right, now we found a couple pictures. I think it's not the picture exactly per se what I'm talking about, but whenever I find it, it's somewhere on my Facebook. But whenever I find it, then we will. Hold on a minute, Wild Angel, honey, and I'll pull it up. Hold on just a second. I see you. Hold on just a second, darling. All right. Okay, this is a picture of Tim's or Rebel's mother, and don't tell me that he don't look exactly like her. That was the very last. I mean, I got a couple more pictures to show you guys, but this was the very last picture that was took before she went into the hospital. Like I said, she had a stroke, and after she had a stroke, she came home, and you can see the kind of indent where she had her oxygen. Um, I, don't tell me no. This is the very last picture she took. I don't see no oxygen on her nose. Where? I can't hear you come up on panel. I can't hear you. You're screaming at me. Anyway, this is his mother. Does he not? He looks exactly like her. Does he not? See, I'm glad y'all see it my way. He looks like his mama. That's his mama. I am. Would you hold your horses for a minute? Lord, have mercy. I swear he's screaming at me. Okay, that was the. Hold on, and I'll hold on a minute, Wild Angel, honey. He's yelling at me. Hold on. Okay, and well, if I can get this stinking thing to hold on a minute, Wild Angel, honey. Hold on a minute, guys. All right. Let me pull this back up because he sent me some more pictures of her. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on just a second, Wild Angel. I'll see you, darling. Hold on just a minute, honey. Well, come on. Well, this thing must be slow. Yes, he does. I know he does. He looks exactly like his mama. Now, don't tell me. See, I'm glad that they. Okay, here's a couple more pictures he sent. Now, this is his mama. I'll pull you up, Wild Angel, so you can see with this. But, what's up, girlfriend?
How are you?
Here's some more pictures of his mama, so y'all can kind of see. This is his mom. This is little Trinity beside her. That's little Trinity beside her. But this is his mama. Okay, and he's got more pictures, so hold on just a second, guys. That's his mama. That's his mama. See, she was a mess. That's his mama. That's his mama. See, that was like 10 years ago. But that's his mama. See, she liked them fingernails. She liked the false fingernails, guys. And then this is his mama. Oh, I don't think she might have had the oxygen in her. Where is it? It's not on her nose. Did she have it in her hair? See the oxygen tube right there, guys? She's drinking her coffee as always. But she had a big, long oxygen tube. I don't know if it was on her face or if it was in her. It's under her glasses. See, I don't know. But yeah, that was her. You could see she was on oxygen. But you could see this is Trinity and me and Tim, a rebel. And that's Tyler, me and Tim. But yeah, the eyes and the nose definitely look like Tim, or rebel, or however y'all know him as. But yeah, that was the very last picture that I remember that we took because we told him when she went to her in her heavenly bed that she needed her haircut. She did not like her hair that long. So she needed her haircut. So I remember that was one of her last pictures. Oh, yes, definitely. They definitely favor, no doubt. There ain't no question that they ain't his mama. No question. She's definitely missed. She was excellent. But like I said, if she was here today, Lord have mercy, y'all be rolling in the floor. She get on his hind end like, good Lord have mercy, if I could get my stinking mouse to work. Piece of junk. Well, if I can get it to work. Stop the screen. Come on. Mouse, piece of junk. All right. But yeah, I'm telling you, she would have y'all rolling. She'd be chasing him after fly swatters and throwing shoes at him. I'm telling you, she was redneck. I'm telling you.
Did you lose someone?
Mixture of Tim and Medea. They ain't no quick. I'm telling you, it's not a disaster, but just funny times. Y'all be rolling in the floor or falling out of your chair. It was hilarious. There was never a dull moment with them two. I'm telling you, Timmy, come here. I'm gonna whoop you hind it. You better stand back because when she threatens his life or says his whole name, that's it. So with but the crime, you might as well just give up. You're in trouble. I'm telling you, she throw a flip flop at you. That's it. And Lord, she's the one that taught me. Now, Becky, you need to get you a fly swatter and attach you a flip flop at the end so you can smack the kids in the back seat of your minivan. So you're driving down the road, you don't need to really see them, just smack. Just shut up, back there. I'm trying to drive. She never heard a young, but you know what I'm saying. She just shush back here and behave. Oh, I know he does, but he states there he doesn't. He looks like his daddy, but I'm telling you, I'm glad that y'all agree with me. He looks like his mama. Yes, he does. Thank you, guys. His mom was a beautiful woman. Yes, he does. Gone girl, did you want to come back up here, honey? I seen you and then you bounced off.
Where'd Miss Ann go? She go to bed?
Yeah, she said that her throat was hurting or something.
Yeah, it's really hoarse. I told her she's gonna have to be
It's
quiet
like,
for a little bit.
Lord, honey. I hope she's not getting sick, though. I really hope she's not getting sick. Lord have mercy. I hope she's not getting sick.
Yeah, enough of it's been going around.
All right, so he sent me a picture, and this is all his. Okay, let me show y'all this picture and see what y'all think. Okay, this is all his family members, and I have not met his father, but I miss his brother, which y'all will see, and his, of course, his mother. And I I didn't really care for his brother. I'll pull you up, Gone Girl, and that way, how you feeling, sweetie?
Hold on.
Are you feeling better, darling?
Oh, I've been coughing up my lung so bad all week. And I only have one lung, so
I know. That's why I was been so worried. But I was like, oh my gosh, she's got that C word. Is she? Are you okay?
I know.
Are you okay?
But the worst part is my 89-year-old mother is flying across from the other side of the country to come and see me tomorrow.
Oh.
It's so sweet, but I'm so freaking sick. Like the coughing is a little bit more controlled. The fever broke yesterday. It was the weirdest thing. Have you ever heard of, or Wild Angel, a fever breaking 3 times in a row? Like literally, you know how you sweat really bad when your fever breaks?
Yeah.
That happened 3 times in a row in 2 days.
Wow.
And yet the fever would come right back. I've just had the hot and cold today, so I'm a lot better. But believe it or not, they don't give you anything for the C virus.
No, or
unless you have to be intubated or
right.
whatever. All I got was stronger inhalers.
Okay, this Rebel told me to share. I don't know how you zoom in or how you click on it to get it bigger. I don't know how you do that.
I know how to
but
do
anyway, this is Tim's mother in the corner. This is his father. And then this is his brother. And all of them are in heaven.
Aww.
But this is, like I said, y'all have all seen his mom. This is just like an older,
yeah, he looks like both his
This
parents.
is his mother. This is his father. And then, of course, this is his brother, which most of you guys have heard the story about his brother, the pancreatic cancer. Now, his daddy, he passed away. Actually, he was coming home. I might correct me if I'm wrong, babe, because he's watching. But he was coming home from the hospital. He was getting ready to come. He was actually in the hospital. He was getting ready to come home to be released from the hospital. And he was shaving. He was shaving his face. And when he was shaving, he hit the main artery. And he basically, I mean, I ain't trying to be trigger warning, guys, but he basically bled to death just like here from
my goodness,
so many distances away from the nurse station. Before, and he was coming home the day he passed. He was coming home from the hospital. That's what Rebel said. Yeah. He was coming home from his daddy. He was coming home from the hospital the day he passed away.
Wow.
Yeah, he was being released and he was shaving to come home. Hello, Huntress. Hello, Dumpling. Yeah, Miss Ann just jumped off here. Her throat is real scratchy. And Lord,
it's the fan.
The Lord in heaven, she ain't getting sick.
No, it's the fan. When my sister had ovarian cancer treatment with chemo and radiation and stuff, having a fan that close to her is what's going to it's drying out her throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said this is what his daddy passed from. He had smoker's cough and it popped his main artery in his neck while he was shaving.
Wow. That's so sad. I'm so sorry for it. But
yeah.
But Miss Ann has to stay away from direct fan. Like it can go on her body, but just not near her face.
In your face, right?
Because you don't want my sister was having the treatments during the summer as well, and that ended up being an issue with that. In fact, they didn't even let her use the air conditioner. But she was in a worse condition at that point.
A lot of times with the fans, though, the thing is that people don't realize just how dirty that stuff is because it accumulates so much stuff out of the air, and then
a fan does not clean it.
Right.
Hold on a minute, guys. Rebel's trying to say he's right beside me. What?
He didn't cut himself shaving. He was shaving, and he had smoker's cough. Well, he coughed so much and it's so hard it popped the main artery in his neck and he bled to
Yeah,
death.
that's what
I
I
mean,
figured.
he's
That's actually what I figured.
sorry. Like I said, he's better with the story. I knew it was something to do with when he was shaving and he was coughing.
But he bled to death from the nursing station about.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Rebel.
Well, he ain't suffering no more.
But Rebel can't stand the hospital around here because that's where both of his parents passed, both of them. So when when people say, when his sugar, I don't know if y'all was around or not, but when his sugar was like really high, over 500, almost 600, and it wouldn't register on his diabetes meter, everybody said, go to the emergency room. He said, nope,
that
I
you?
will not go to that hospital. Absolutely not. Nope.
I'm the same way. You really don't go to doctors or hospitals or anything, because you're right. It does leave a pat. Like, see, I never. Okay, other than my grandmother and a few relatives that were in their 80s and 90s, I have never seen someone die. With my sister, we watched that, and yeah, it scars you. And also, today's hard because this is the anniversary of finding my brother dead after he was dead for 6 weeks in an apartment in the heat. So my brain is all over the place. So I'm sorry if I'm all going all over the place.
You're all right, honey. Well, I mean, I know that. I know you're still suffering with the C word. I'm not going to say it, but
Yeah,
I'm just hope that you do have a good time with your mom.
I
mean,
know,
like you
it's
said,
so cute.
I hope you do.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. Howard says it'll be fine. So,
Hello, Beachy. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. I'm glad that you got out and was able to have an amazing day at the lake. Hopefully you didn't get burnt. Well, you probably didn't get burnt. You tan. I'd be burnt like a lobster if I went to the lake. I'm just saying. She says I'm almost clear.
I saw that when you were on the other night, saying how pale you were.
Well, I can't help it. I do go out in the sun, but I'm afraid. I mean, like, it's kind of like not really like so much like I'm a vampire per se, but I'm afraid to stay out in the sun too long because I'm telling you, I come out looking like and it's so painful, guys. Y'all just don't know how.
Does it ever
Well, I mean,
turn to a tan, or does it just stay red and then gone?
oh no, when I get burnt, I don't tan. I burn and I blister and I'm miserable. Like I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah, that's awful. Need aloe vera.
And I don't tan. Like I burnt, I blister, it goes away. I'm like, what is the point? Like there's no point in me going out in the sun. There's no point. It's like I get lighter or something. I don't know. And I have Indian in my blood. Why don't I get tan? I have no clue. Don't know.
Do you have any redheads in the family, honey? Is there any redheads in your family? Because pale skin usually comes with a redhead.
I think my grandfather that passed away, he has Irish in his family.
Okay, that's your lineage of red going. Like he may not have been red, but that lineage.
That's why I'm so pale.
Because my daughter.
See, Beachy, I got Irish or what I was told, I have never checked it, but I was told that I have Cherokee Indian, I have German, let's see, Cherokee Indian on my sperm donor side. I know for a fact because my great grandmother is 100% Cherokee Indian, 100%. She's my great grandmother. She's 100% Cherokee Indian. So I'm like a quarter or whatever it is. And then so on my grandfather's side that passed away on my mom's side, he's got Irish and German in him. And then of course Indian. So I have
at least red hair too.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have no red hair unless my grandfather did. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know how that passes down, whether it
but I noticed my hair is naturally dark, right?
Yeah.
But when I go in the sun, I have like a reddish tint. It looks kind of blondish, but it's kind of a red tint.
Yeah, my grandsons are like that. My daughter's dark hair, but the grandsons, because
it's kind of like a natural red highlight. Like you don't dye it or nothing. It's just a natural red highlight, like a reddish blondish highlight.
And you're dark with the Cherokee. With the Cherokee in you, you'd have dark hair.
But why don't I tan? I'm as pale as a sheet. Why?
Because I think the German and Irish is in you, and they do burn. Howard, Jesse's dad, he burns like you do. Burns, blisters.
No, I don't tan. Don't tan. Hey, Deanna in Ohio, how are you, love? But I was like, geez, I'm pale as a sheet. What in the world? I'm Casper. I mean, not Casper, but I'm
Jasper, the friendly ghost.
I'm not Casper because we already have a Casper. I'm just saying. I'm really like, it sucks, guys. It sucks. Hey,
That's
Turtle Vision, how are you, darling?
That's okay.
Hey,
I'm as pale as you
sweetheart.
because I haven't left my bedroom for 7 years, except for 3 times now. So my skin is like baby skin. I'm scared to be in the sun because I haven't been out in 7 years. Like
That's
to-
what I said.
to
I
sit
love the
outside or
sun,
anything.
but it just sucks because I look like a darn lobster, and I'm miserable, and it's like, like there's no point, and and like you're driving down the road, so half
And
of
your
your
arm
face,
blisters.
so half of your face gets red,
Yeah.
or half of your, now my arm's tan because I have my arm out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, Casper, you're probably not as white as I am. I'm white as a sheet. That's what I said. We already got a Casper. I'm just saying, I guess I'm Casper Jr. because I'm white as a sheet.
No Halloween costume necessary.
I'm down. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you. What's up, Turtle Vision? Good to see you, darling. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm a dark ghost. Well, somebody just spread some darkness my way so I can start tanning instead of stinking burning. And it
You'll
just
have to
goes
go get a
back to
spray.
pale as a sheet.
You got to go get a spray tan. Get a spray
It
tan.
probably wouldn't stay.
I don't know how long they last.
It sucks, guys. It sucks being this pale. I've been pale all my stinking life. It sucks. It's terrible.
I know.
It's terrible. All I do is burn and look like a stinking lobster. And then I'm thinking I'm tanning. I'm like, ooh, I'm tanning. I'm like, and okay, so it's kind of red. And then I peel and then it looks kind of dark and then it goes away. And I'm like, really? It messes with me. I'm like, really? So even if I turn off my bright light,
You're still pale. I saw that the other night when you turned it off.
I'm like,
And I
really?
went, "You
What
really
is the
are
point? Like, really? I'm still pale, guys. I'm still pale. I'm still pale. Like, I just turn on it so it's not so stinking
That's why
dark.
you're called Angel. Angels have white wings, so
I glow. I'm
you glow like
glowing.
an angel. Scared me.
Oh, well. I'm just me, guys. Take her to leave it. Basically. Oh, well.
Well, if we lose power, we can bring you over to be the light.
I'm the bright light. There you
That's
go.
right.
The bright
We can
light.
see you in the dark.
The bright light. It sucks, guys. I'm telling you, it sucks. But you just got to deal with the cards that you dealt with.
I was terrible. One time in March, it says, as you know, March in any country is not hot. It's cold. I went into a bikini in my backyard. I had like 9-foot fences around them backyard. Guess what I used to tan? Margarine. I actually got a wickedly nice tan using margarine. And in March, people thought I went on vacation. And I hadn't. All I did was use margarine.
Wow. Well, you know what beach you told me to use? What was it? Crisco
Baby
oil or
oil.
something? I was
Baby
like,
oil
girl, what do you want me to fry myself
Yes.
into a fryer?
Yeah, we've used baby oil, we've used oil, canola oil, margarine.
Jeez.
But I'll never forget because it was March and the wind was cold. I'm laying on this lounger because I want the tan, and meanwhile it's like as if it's winter above me and spring below me. But I got one wicked pan with margarine. The only thing is, it hurt more than normal because of the salt. I never figured out that margarine had all that salt. That so when it did burn at first, it burnt. It like it hurt, and it was because the salt was like putting salt in the wound. Well, so we decided next time cooking oil or baby oil. Then my sister Clara, we were 15 and she would have been 14, and we used baby oil. Now I got bored sitting out in the sun, so I went back into the house. She fell asleep. I forgot about her. She had to go to the hospital. She had second-degree burn blisters all over the backside of her from her neck down from the baby oil. And I felt so horrible because I totally forgot she's out there. Like I didn't click baby oil and that could go wrong. So, oh my God, I was so upset at myself going, I left her out there to barbecue. Literally.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. See, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. But Wild Angel, did you ever get that picture done, or is that what you want me to work with, darling?
Yeah. Yeah. So we did, and if you want me to send another one, we can. But do you want us to make it a little smaller? I mean, I didn't know if that would fit or if it needs to be smaller than that.
Let me look at it again because I'm gonna tell you exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna jump down, ladies, because I gotta be bright and sunshine tomorrow for my mother.
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time. Stay positive, girl. And it's always good. It's always great
Yep, I will
to
keep
see
that in
family
mind.
when you haven't seen it. You, like you said, and I'm not all about upholding myself or nothing. But like you said, I kind of helped you get out of your comfort zone. So
Yep,
it's
and
great
that's
to
gonna
see
be a whole week of out of
family.
my comfort zone.
Yay!
I
Stay
got-
positive, girl.
Well, you're giving me my cheerleaders.
Woo woo.
You
Yeah.
guys have an awesome night, and please have an awesome week.
You too.
I love you, honey.
Okay, love
I hope
you
you get to
guys.
feeling better. You have a wonderful time with your mama.
Okay,
So
thank
well
you so
deserved,
much.
honey.
Thank you guys.
Love you. Love
Bye-bye.
you.
Sweetheart.
See ya.
I don't know how to leave.
It's all right.
I'll figure it out. Love you guys.
Love you, honey.
Bye.
See ya. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Sorry, I was sidetracked. Let me see. Hold on 1 minute. Well, you should be, if that's the image you want to use, because you said that was a rough draft. You was talking about maybe adding different things, so I didn't know if that was
Right.
legitly it, or
Well,
was you
something
trying
kind
to
of like
add
on the
to it.
lines of that. I just wasn't sure, like if that was going to work for you, or if there was room, what size it needed to be. That was the only thing I wasn't sure about.
We can size it to however.
Right.
With a printer, you can always size it to however. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what you want the tattoo to be, then that's what we can work with. I just didn't know if you was going to add more to it, or if you was going to do something like that, or if you was going to make it totally different, or I didn't know because you said that was kind of a rough draft that you were still working on it. So I was like, well, I'm just going to wait because I don't know if that's exactly what she wanted. You know what I mean?
I think it was because the color that was on it. I knew you weren't going to do colors, so I was like, well, maybe, but that wouldn't matter to you because, I mean, if you're just putting it on there, then obviously you just don't do the color.
Right.
I thought it was neat the way it looked, though, because, I mean, if you don't like a lot of color, it wasn't a lot, but yeah.
Right. I just didn't know because a lot of people's asking, I'm like, well, she sent me something, but I'm not for sure if that was exactly what she wanted, or if she was adding to it, or if she was removing it, or if she was just, if that was kind of a rough draft and she was still working on something similar to it. I wasn't really for sure. So I haven't done nothing yet until you told me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to work on it and then that not be what she wanted,
Right. No, I really think that's pretty. I mean, I thought that was a pretty good. Mandy I kind of told her what I liked and what I was thinking, and then she kind of came up with that, and I thought, well, that's pretty nice. I liked it. I just didn't know, how you felt about it.
Oh yeah, well, it's up to you. I mean, like you pick it. So, like Ripple
Yeah,
said,
but
as
you
long
have
as
to do
it
the
ain't a,
work, so I don't want to make it hard on you
as
either.
long as it ain't a,
Right. No, I was trying to find something that would represent you both in a way
right,
and what you
right.
guys are doing. So that was I was sticking to the good stuff.
And now we just got to figure out where we're going to put it,
Right.
where it can be seen. Well, I mean, I'm just telling you because you told me to let you know. Okay, he's got a little bit of arm room. He's got a little bit of, belly. He's got a little bit of chest, and then he's got back and trying to think. He's got a little bit of sides. He's got a lot more upper. He's got, like I said, he's got a little bit of arm. He don't have huge arm pieces, of course, but he's got a little bit of arm, and he's got belly. He's got a little bit of chest, and then he's got his back. So, like anywhere you want, what you're thinking, or I can maybe place it and take you a picture and see.
Right. Yeah.
Because
That would work.
by that time I place it, he'll already see it anyway. You know what I mean? So like when I place it, maybe send you a picture and see if you're okay with that, or place it at a different place. Because nothing's etched in stone until you start with the needle. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
you can always put it.
Maybe, I think that's a good idea. Just maybe do that, and that way you can see, where it's gonna look best.
Yeah, because he said he wants it to be seen. You know what I mean? So it would be like in this area. Well, I mean, back you could still see it, but you would have to turn him around. You know what I mean? Like, you could still see it, but I'm like, turn your hind end around and show it.
You want to see the back of you.
And we can slap it right.
Oh my goodness.
It's slap right here.
There's a lot of people getting some bad weather down there. The girls in Texas, earlier Belinda, her and her grandkids were in the bathtub, for crying out loud. I thought I was watching a movie. It was like some out of Storm Chasers or something. They was all in the bathroom. The horns had gone off and they were all huddled in the bathroom. And I said, look, if a tornado comes, just call for emergency help. Don't keep us on here, because I'll be traumatized forever if I see you guys get blown away in a tornado. That's the last thing I want to see happen on live. You know what I mean? They're like, oh my goodness.
Do you want me to go ahead? Because they was Sharon is asking for a preview.
Yeah, go ahead. I think it's beautiful.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's why I was asking.
I was actually going to suggest that, but I didn't know.
Okay. Well, if Rebel's watching, it's okay, because it's a preview. That doesn't mean, like, of course, ink is different than the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still going to look it, but, of course, ink looks different than, of course. And in any picture, like if any print off picture, of course, ink looks different than, it doesn't look different, but you know what I'm saying? Tattoo is different than a print off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's the same, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? Okay, let me find you on my Facebook and I will show everybody. So give me just a minute. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
I just scratched my arm.
She was like, I'm right here. Don't ask me where I'm at. I'm up here on the screen. What are you talking about, girl? You losing your mind. Okay. All right, guys. All right, let me show you. Y'all, are y'all ready? Okay. Here is the preview of his tattoo. If this is what Wild Angel wants, this is the preview, because I just kind of left it because I did not know if she wanted to add any more. She did not. She wasn't feeling good past a couple of days, so I just wanted to let her rest.
I've been watching it though. I've been right here. I've like get a couple words, and then I was like, and the worst thing about it was it wasn't like, you remember when I had the sinus infection, that was really bad. But this was an old neck injury that something got stirred up with it. And I guess there's severe arthritis in my C5-6 in my neck and there. So she's like, yeah, you need to go see your doctor. I'm like, okay, I will.
There it is, guys. That's what Wild Angel picked.
So something on the lines of that.
It's cool, ain't it?
Yeah, because we wanted to keep it really you guys, about you too.
Right.
So,
Yes.
are they liking it?
Yeah, they said, Evie said, love it. Steph B said, perfect for Rebel. Sharon said, love it. Deanna went, hot. Yeah, I can't talk.
That's a tongue twister.
Deanna, I'll just put Deanna. Deanna said, beautiful. I can't even talk tonight, guys. Blah, 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 blah.
I have those days too. I'm telling you. I'm like, the girls thought I was losing my mind earlier, and I was talking to my stepchildren because they're here for the summer, and they're like, because they're
Lord.
not used to me being here, but with the dogs, and they're like, what is going on? And I'm like, they're like, oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm not talking to myself, like telling myself to take a shower and brush my teeth and a bunch of weird stuff. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lord. But that is his preview, guys. And then we're going to do it really soon. But like I said, I haven't done it yet because I wasn't 100% sure exactly if that was legitly it or if she was still working on it, something else. So I didn't. That's why we haven't done it yet, because I know, like I said, Wild Angel wasn't feeling good, and I haven't really got a chance to fully talk to her yet. So I wasn't for sure,
Did she get it done?
Finally, do you want to see?
Well, she wants to show.
Well, I just presented it, but I'll present it again.
I was looking at something else.
Hold on, Rebel wants to see, guys. Hold on. Okay, Wild Angel, I'm gonna show Rebel.
Okay.
Everybody, I'm showing Rebel. There's your preview.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. And Wild Angel, say why?
Because it represents you both.
Okay. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I'm not good with color, though.
No, I
She
mean,
said
if
she knew that,
color,
but that's just how
Okay.
how it's
right.
set up.
I mean, I do. I'm not a big, color one, like, especially if you don't have any that are, and you do, most of your tattoos, you want them to look the same. But if I was going to do one, it's not bad looking. It's neat, but that'd be a hard one to do.
That is sweet.
I'm just saying that would be really hard. I've had tattoos done, and I don't know how they would do that. That's interesting. I would love to do it, though.
Figure out where to put it.
Right, right.
But now, if we do the Freebird, it'll probably be white.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Shade or something. We'll figure it out. It'll look good. I promise you guys that. I promise you.
I gotta find. I have a tattoo. Well, two of them they're ones that need to be covered up. And when people say the word covered up, a really good tattoo artist once explained to me that when you do a cover up, you cannot just go up, walk up to a picture and say, "Hey, can I have this tattoo?" Because you can't put a tattoo over tattoo. You have to create a new tattoo out of the tattoo that's there to cover it up. And so I'm like worried about it, because if you don't like what you started with, you want it to be better. I'm like, I got to figure out how I'm gonna get somebody to do them, and if I can stand the pain again.
All right, he's trying to figure out where it would look good. He's trying to. He's like side, arm. He's trying to figure. He's looking at his places. He's looking at his places, guys.
I need an empty lot.
He's like side, arm right here. Like he's like right here. Let me see. You got pieces right there on your neck. Hold on, wait a minute. Turn around. Well, you said you want it visible. Turn your booty around. Not on your booty. You could, but it would be more up here. Yeah, the tip of like it'd be up here.
That's what I'd be saying too. Hell no.
Like right here. You don't want it right on your elbow. That would freaking hurt.
Ow.
Right here, God almighty. Ooh, hell no. Oh, turn around, let me see. There you go. And right here. Be close to that. Right there.
Well, we'll figure it out. It'll be put on.
We'll figure it out.
So,
You can do it right here.
I want it a little bit bigger than that. That's going up into the boob.
Did you hear what he said?
Right here.
He said it would go into the boob.
Right above your neck.
Sharon said, no, it has to be where everyone can see it. He said, it's into the boob.
Right here.
Okay, perfect. Wild Angel, I was going to say, Wild Angel, come here. Come here. Rebel.
You're
Lord.
hilarious.
She said, I'm already here. Okay, come here. All right. Well, hold on, wait a minute. My camera's all fucked up. Okay, right here. Perfect. Good.
Yeah.
Right above her name.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
In between, like everybody would see it. Like right here.
Yeah.
I gotta get a damn bra.
You actually know, I found out what causes that for well, I'm just saying
I know what causes it.
women.
Eating too much.
The visceral, we all have visceral fat, and it's the fat in our bodies it's hard to get rid of. And so I was
No,
reading
that's this right here.
Yeah, right. But no, I was doing some research on it, how to get
Wonder
that.
what size I am, about a B cup, A cup. But it'll be right here in the center of the chest.
It's the sternum or whatever it's called. Right there. Is that cool?
Under
Sounds
the eagle,
good.
beside my skull, above her name.
Right there. But because my name's right here. So
I
it's
like
open
that.
right
I
there.
think
going on the
it's
boobies
fitting.
anyway.
He said, damn, it's going on the boobies anyway. But it's
I'm
where
tattoo, so
it-
thank you, Wild Angel.
did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
But you gotta think it, and you know, sometimes he does his live without a shirt. I mean, most of the time he has a shirt on, but he will. You know, it's visible. Is what I meant. You know, it's right there. It's right,
Right.
there.
You can't always-
Everybody can see it. It's right there. Is that cool with you? The placement?
Yeah.
And it
something.
there should be plenty of room to work with. Is what I meant. You know, where the wings go down and it,
Right.
you know,
It was funny that one time when somebody was asking you guys if you were going to do it live, and it's like, no, come on, that's not possible.
I physically and
I would not.
I
be
would
able
love
do that.
to, but I physically can't.
Right,
Unfortunately.
and I wouldn't want to either if I was doing something like that. It's just
I physically can't. I think it would be awesome, but I physically can't. Now, if I was licensed, it might be a different story, but I don't know how YouTube would see it. But
yeah, no,
I'm
it's
not
actually that's
licensed,
the reason
so
why I understood that, but that was an interesting question.
but
It's
Rebel
a-
said, I mean, like, I'm not trying to be all nasty, but he said he's going to do it in between, like, this, I guess you could say the sternum, that chest, that piece right here. In between the boobies is what he said. In between the boobies. Well, I mean, you've seen it. So I was like, well, that's a good spot. So if it's big, I mean, like, because the wings come out and then it goes down. So there should be plenty of space right there. You know what I mean? Whew. It's going to hurt. But like he said, he wanted a tattoo. So
Yeah.
that means he's got to shave his chest.
Just have him go to sleep for a little bit. When he wakes up, it'll be done.
He's going to feel it. He's going to feel it. And not intentionally, but I mean, that's bone. Oh my Lord. Like, it's not like you just fell out of your chair, Wild Angel.
Because I wasn't expecting that, and then I read the screen. I'm like, oh Lord.
Oh
My husband needs one
Lord.
too. Don't feel bad, Rebel. My husband needs one too.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I was teasing him one day. I said, do those ever get in your way when you're changing oil? I was just being a smart aleck. He was like, what? Oh.
Oh my goodness gracious. Really? That is not funny. Oh my God. Really?
Oh my goodness, he's on a roll.
Yeah, he is. Where's Miss Ann at when we need her? She's probably asleep. Last time he was on a roll, Miss Ann was up here.
I'm pretty sure with her almost losing her voice, she just get the old electric fly swatter out at him.
Now, Rebel, go to bed. Take your medicine.
That one night, oh my word, they were both so funny.
Oh my Lord. Evie, you're funnier than hell. He needs a training, bro. I'm not putting this on the screen, babe. I ain't doing it. What did you call me?
You better be nice, boy. I miss Ann's long lost cousin. Me and her, we were going at it one time, just having fun, right? And she calls herself the mama of the group. And I was getting sassy with her, and she just looked at me and then got this big old grin on her face. It was just to die for.
Oh my Lord.
She cheers me up. I love it when she smiles. It makes me feel good. You got to be able to smile through the horrible stuff we all deal with.
Exactly. Oh my Lord.
Oh my goodness. Is the chat going wild? Can't see my screen's all like I can only see part of it.
True that, Sharon. True that. Absolutely, honey. Evie said, oh my God. And Evie said, wrap her up in saran wrap then, Rebel. Kenzie said, oh my God. Oh my God, Rebel. Felt like I was fighting 3 minutes. Really, Rebel? Good Lord have mercy.
Oh God.
He said, damn. And Stephanie was laughing her ass off. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, I have some good news for you. I have a small little group of friends that are a younger group. Some of them they've helped me flip houses before. And so I was talking to her, and I'm trying to reach out to some of the younger ladies because it doesn't matter how old you are, everybody needs support, you know. And so
everybody's welcome. Male,
I had to sub up
female.
to you guys. I gave her your links, and she subbed up, and you know, I said spread the word, you know, because there's no age limit or age group.
No,
this is for everybody, you know. And
well, as long as you're at least 18. I mean, you know, because you can't.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm talking early 20s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because my grown kids are like in their early 20s. A lot of them. Yeah. And so I was like, you know, because they always seem to have all this drama, and I'm like, you know, why don't you guys check out Tattooed Angels channel?
Yeah, we don't want no drama. Just all positivity and encouragement and motivation. And Rebel said that ain't enough rap for them big puppies. Really? And Evie said in bulk from Amazon, Rebel. Really, Evie? You slime? Really? Oh, my goodness. And Rebel said, oh, okay. Thank you, Mama P.I. Becca, time to upgrade to a taser. Thank you, Mama P.I. At least she got my back.
Right.
Daggone it.
Extra
Evie,
round.
you supposed to have my back, girl. What in the hell? She said, let me know beforehand, Rebel, so I can buy in stock. Really? Really, Evie, I love you too. I see how it is. Really? And Rebel said Becca came in first and third in a wet t-shirt contest. Really? And Sharon's laughing her hiney off. And Rebel said she's got 4 tasers. Well, I'm going to start charging them. And Steffi said, laugh my ass off. Well, daggone it. Well,
You're going to have to come up with some doozies for him when he's on his show.
I'm telling you. They said one is hair smaller than the other. They are not.
I don't know. When I was breastfeeding the kids when they were little, there was a couple times I was like, man, I hope these things even out at the end of this business. You never know. I was always worried if there was a little too much left in one or the other when you quit. I was always worried about that. I was like, oh, goodness.
Mama P.I. said, I can send you a couple hot ones, LOL. Thanks, girl. And Kenzie's rolling. She's rolling. Kenzie C is rolling. She put dead. Oh my Lord. Boy, me and Tyler fought like hell for them when they were breastfeeding. Oh my Lord. They said Tyler usually won though. Oh Lord. Mama P, I still have my ass off. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord have mercy. I'm telling you.
So I'm going to try to go on another one of these adventures on the 4th of July, praying that nothing goes wrong. And hopefully that'll be the first time I try to do a little live thing. I hope. Because I'm not going to worry about backgrounds and all that. I'm just going to do it live where I'm on scene, and hopefully they'll be doing some fireworks right over the Colorado River, I'm praying. So that would be really exciting. So I can have you guys with me.
Definitely. Now, I don't know if you guys was
Edie asked
around or
me
not.
the other day, and I was like,
but
oh.
Me and Rebel and Tyler Trendy and James and Hippie Grandma is going to Summer's Vigil on
awesome.
Thursday. Now we're not going to do a live, but Rebel said he's going to probably do a little mini live driving there and kind of letting you guys know where we're at, but then turning it off. You know what I mean? But we're going to take a bunch of pictures. So I'll have pictures to show on this side, and Rebel will have pictures to show on his side. But I was just letting you guys know that we are going. So we will have plenty of pictures, and he's going to do like a mini live. He's not going to show, he's not going to show because they asked not to do lives. So he's just going to do like a live because I think we're all riding with Hippie Grandma. So he's going to do like a live head in that direction, and then a live to show you guys that we're there, and then kind of turn it off. You know what I mean? Just be respectful. Turn it off, and then we're going to take a bunch of pictures. And so, like I said, I'll share some over here, and I'm sure Rebel will share some on his. We'll probably share on both sides, so that way everybody, can be a part of it too. Like we're there for all of you guys that can't be there. But if y'all are not able to be there, like at least light a candle or something, or if you have a YouTube, do a little, if you can, do a little like candlelight service or something. Just say this is, I mean, you don't have to, but I'm just saying if you wanted to do a little like this is candlelight service for Summer Wells, or like if you don't have YouTube, then you can always do it on Facebook, or if you don't want to do a live, you can always put a picture up or something. Just do a remembrance of her. But we're going for you guys. I mean, we're going for you guys, and we're going for us, and we just want to bring awareness to that beautiful baby girl and the missing babies. That's what it's all about anyway, is to bring awareness for that baby girl, Summer Wells, and to bring awareness for all the missing children out there. So hopefully, because there's unfortunately
So many.
there's a lot of people that don't even know. I mean, it's sad to say, but there's not a lot of people that even know of the story, or even know that she's even missing, even know anything about her. So if we could bring a little bit of awareness to her and all these, I mean, just, to her and all these missing babies, then maybe, just maybe, she might be found, and maybe these other babies might be found. So it's all about Summer Wells
Wouldn't
and
that
all
be
these
amazing?
missing
That would be a
babies.
miracle. That would be amazing. Be
So, I
amazing
mean,
if
like I
there's
said,
some
there's
reason.
it's so sad that a lot of these, and I don't do a true crime on this, but I'm just saying, it's just it's babies. So I mean, they're dear to our hearts.
Yeah.
So, and it's so sad that a lot of these people, they're like, who's Summer Wells? What's going on? Like, why are you going there? And we have to we tell them because we care. You know what I mean? And we're like, she's been missing for 2 years, and nobody can't find her. You hear kind of all kinds of stuff, but nobody can't find her. She's been missing for 2 years. She's just a little girl. And they're like, well, we've never heard of it. So, if we could bring awareness, and it's worth a shot. It's just maybe we might be able to find her. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Or maybe the people that can hear about her, if we pass out flyers or something, maybe that, bring awareness to her, they might be able to help us find her. Or, if we could come together as a community, maybe we could find her or bring justice to her or something, just bring awareness for her and show support for her. It's all about that beautiful little baby, that little baby girl, Summer Wells. So that's what reason we're going. If we meet people, hey, how you doing? It's good to nice to meet you. It's not, I mean, in my personal opinion, it's not about that. It's about bringing awareness to that beautiful baby girl. That's what we're going for. So I just want to let you guys know, Rebel will not be going live. He'll like he said today earlier in his earlier live, to let everybody know we were going. He will be going live to let kind of driving down the road, and to let people know that we were there. And then he'll cut it off. Would be respectful. And then we will take pictures, and I will share them probably on a live sometime, maybe like Friday. I don't know if it'll be Friday. It might be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, one of those days, after I get them all saved to my computer and stuff. I'll be sharing them, and then Rebel will be sharing his pictures as well. So I just want to let you guys know that we are going. So we will have pictures to share with all you wonderful, beautiful people that are not able to attend. So that way, we're bringing you guys with us. So y'all will be there in spirit, y'all will be there with us. So we're going on behalf also of for beautiful Summer Wells, but also for the people that can't go, are not able to go. We're also going on behalf of you guys too. And then we're gonna, like I said, show pictures and stuff like that. So y'all will be able to be a part of it as well through the pictures, So just bring awareness to that beautiful baby girl, Summer Wells. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So definitely.
Sure.
And we're like 40 minutes, or we're not even an hour, maybe tops. If that, it's in Kingsport, Tennessee. We live in Bristol, Virginia, which is like, I'm not really for sure on the time frame, but I think it's like maybe 45 minutes away from where we live, if that. So it's really not too far. And we're like, well, we're going, I mean, I know certain things happen and people change their plans, which, I'm just saying, I mean, things
As long as you're
happen,
as long as you're focused for the right reason, right, you'll be there for the right reasons and you'll do good.
exactly. It's all for that baby girl. And so
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you guys know if y'all didn't know, now you do. So we're definitely going.
Well, I'm
And
glad that you're doing that because a lot of us can't, and it'll be nice to be there that way.
yeah, that's what I said. You definitely will be there in spirit, and then you'll feel like you're there anyway when when we're able to show the pictures. Like I said, we're not going to go live or nothing like that. Other than as Rebel was saying, he'll be, at least showing you guys that we're there. But he'll turn it off just to be respect. Show respect. But
Right.
then we will take pictures. We will definitely take pictures. So y'all will feel like y'all were there anyway from all the pictures that we take. So it'll be good. And plus we're teaching our children too the importance of, if babies go missing or if their friends go missing or, or whatever, just the importance of being safe. And if any of your friends go missing or anything, speak up and say something, or, just go looking for them with an adult, or just, teaching them too. Teach them while they're young. And then that way, when they get older, if something like that does happen, they know what to do. You know what I mean? So it's a lot to help them too. So they know, unfortunately, so they're definitely going with us, and they'll better understand that unfortunately this world is an evil place, and hopefully it starts getting better if we can just show a little good in the world, hopefully. So I will definitely do that, Beachy. I definitely will, honey. Like I said, I mean, if we meet, it's not all about meeting people, but if we do, that'll be good. And if we don't, that'll be good too. Either way, it's it's all about that beautiful baby girl. It's all about that beautiful baby girl. So if we meet people, that's great. If we don't, it's just about beautiful Summer Wells. So definitely. But yes, I was just letting you guys know. So it, like I said, it will probably be when I upload the pictures, because we're going Thursday. So when I upload the pictures and everything, it'll probably be, I'd say probably not Friday. It will probably be Saturday nights live or Sunday that I share them with everybody. So just letting you guys know. So y'all have something to look forward to from the vigil for Summer Wells. So definitely. But yeah, I was just wanting to let you guys know I'm getting ready to jump off here because unfortunately I have to get up early in the morning because the baby summer school starts. Woohoo! But then I have to get up early.
Right.
So it's like a woohoo, but then it's like a
Maybe one of these days we can do a little daytime fun. We'll see.
Well, it's worth a shot. You never know till you try.
It's worth a shot. I know a whole lot of people that would be game for it. Uh-oh, they're calling us.
You're ringing.
Nobody's
ringing? Calling me, so it ain't me. It's you, sister.
It is. Because my phone and my thing are synced together. The other night, I couldn't get up because I was so ill. I just couldn't move. And my phone wasn't close to me. And both that and my tablet were ringing. And I was like, oh my goodness. It was like back and forth. And I was looking at the dogs like, why can't y'all answer the phone for me? If they could have just brought it to me, it would have been helpful. All right, sweetie. Well, I will let you get off here and get to bed. And I put my little
honey. Thank you for coming up here. Thank you so much, honey.
I missed you, so I wanted to.
Miss you too. I love you too. I'm glad that you're feeling a little bit better.
Getting there. I'm being careful with my shoulder and my neck.
You better be careful, daggone it. I'm glad you finally went to the stinking doctor.
I know, right? Well, I almost didn't make it through that event, but I did. I don't like ERs. They're not for me.
I know nobody likes to go to the doctor, but I love you, honey. But yeah, just like I said, I know everybody's going to be excited about the pictures. I know everybody's going to be excited because it's all for that beautiful baby girl. Love you, Mama Pi. Thank you so much for coming in here, sweetheart. But thank you guys so much for coming in here. It means so much to me. And please let people know about the Positivity Channel. Like I said, we lost, I'm not trying to be a downer. We lost 2 people, but it's okay. We stay positive. We'll gain all these people back. It's okay. It's all right, guys. We're still 530 people, so that means 530 people we are shedding our light to, and we're showing positivity to and motivation. You're all right, Wild Angel, honey. I was just saying, y'all going to be excited about the pictures and the stories and all that. You're good, honey. But I'm just trying to stay positive. So we just let people know about the Positivity Channel, the motivation, the encouragement, mental health. You don't have to have mental health to be in here. But if you do, that's okay. You just come in here as you are, be yourself. Because it's okay to not be okay. Yeah, you can just for a quick second, Turtle Vision, honey. You're fine. Just for a quick second, darling. You got the link, honey? Do you have the link, Turtle Vision, honey? Turtle Vision, can you hear me, honey? You can come up here for a quick second. You said can I come up for just a minute? You can. You're good, honey. Is it not working? Because I don't see you down here, sweetie. Yeah, because I don't see you down below my screen, darling. You have to click on it, and then it should open up another page. And then, like, join stream. Yeah, entered studio. I'll get it right here in a minute. Sorry, I'm getting tired, guys. There you are, honey. Okay, I see you.
I don't really know.
Hi, I see you.
Okay. I think I got to turn YouTube off, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it working?
Yeah, as far as I can see, I can see you and I can hear you. So
Okay.
as far as I
All
know,
right.
we're good.
So I didn't like I'm really shy, and I've only been on one other panel ever. But I just wanted to say thank you for your kind words to me, and for inviting me to your channel. And I know that it's a positive channel because all the ladies have talk so much about you and Mr. Rebel or Rebel. I'm sorry, I call you Mrs. Rebel because there's so many Beccas.
You can call me Angel or Becca, whichever you want, however you want to do it, darling. Whatever.
And I just wanted, like,
Are you talking, honey, or did you freeze?
Hello?
Hello? I'm still here, honey. I think you
Okay.
might have froze or something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that me coming in and saying hello to my friends and to you ran off all your other people. That wasn't my intention. And I just want everybody to know, because I know that it's been around y'all's people. I have not threatened anyone. I'm not going to Tennessee. I I'm not going to mention any names. It's just y'all's names was brought up in it. And if anybody has like any issue or question for me, they can email me. My email's on my description. But just so y'all know, because I know that y'all are going to, I'm not going. I'm healing. I've been in the hospital 3 times in the past 3 months. I was literally fighting for my life. And I am no other nicknames. I'm not all these other people on YouTube that it has been said that I am. And I don't wish harm on anybody. And I just hope that, everyone knows that I'm not that kind of person and I didn't do it. And I have went to the 2 main sources that, you know, concocted all of this for whatever reason, and um, neither will say a single word to me about it. So I have tried, but I'm not a monster. I'm not a physical person. I have been away. I have not been here, and I hate that some people aren't going. To Summer's Vigil. I know that's not because of me. I know that's because of all the other stuff, but it is being said by some people that I'm the reason certain people aren't going, and that's not true. So I would never threaten any of y'all, and I only just wanted to say it here because I did notice all those specific people take off and run when I came in and said hey, and I do appreciate being invited here, but I probably won't come back just because I don't want you to lose your loyal people that have been following you all this time, because I'm just not that kind of person.
Well, honey, you're always welcome here. I don't want you to run you off because you need positive. Everybody needs positivity, sweetheart.
And
So
I really do,
I want
like
you to always
I
feel welcome here, honey.
I
Everybody's welcome
do
here. So please,
I do
please.
need positivity, and that's why the ladies have like been pushing me to, when I felt up to it, to come in here, but just because of how much they know that I need it and how much they know that like I can get from it. But I'm not this monster that everybody's making me out to be. And it's, I don't want, even though these people are like treating me so bad and like saying such rumors about me, I still don't want those people to like not be around you and enjoy your chat, if I'm here. And um it's just like, it's just really hurtful. Like, it would hurt regardless, but to know that like I was literally off fighting for my life and even in a coma for 3 months, for 3 weeks, and hospital for 3 months, and for whatever reason people chose to make up all this stuff about me. It's like, it's just, people shouldn't treat people that way regardless, but I don't understand how people can be so heartless to do it to someone who's fighting for their life. And kind of the same thing that people have done to Miss Ann. And I I did listen to your show silently yesterday and the day before, and the the ladies knew that I was. And I just chose not to chat because I was worried something like that would happen. And then, tonight I just chose to say hey, and everybody just took off and went and jumped on someone else's panel where they're saying, things, and it's just, like if I have something to say to somebody, I would say it myself, but I definitely wouldn't say that I was going to cause anybody any physical harm. And I'm not mad at anybody, and but I just want other people to know that I didn't do any of that stuff. And if need be, I have legal documents, from the hospital and my family, where I was not here. I wasn't on YouTube. I didn't open YouTube until Miss Ann's doctor's appointment on Thursday and Mel's birthday, and it's just hurtful. But if anything, I'll watch silently, and I just don't want to. I don't want you to lose your people and your viewers just because of me.
Honey, yeah, like I said, sweetheart, you are always invited and you're always welcome here, honey. Everybody is. And I'm not, like if and I always say if those people, I'm just saying, if those people are here for that type of reason, then they're not here for the correct reason. And
I
like I
know, but
always say, if John Smith, I mean, I'm just using that as an example. If John Smith is up on panel and Joe Smith is in my chat, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's up here. You are here to get what benefits you can for what I provide, which is positivity, support, encouragement, motivation. It's not about who's in chat or what's on my panel. If you're here for who's in chat or what's on my panel, then you're here for the wrong reason. So I want you to be just please, I want you to be able to feel comfortable. And don't worry about if people leave, because that would be on them. That's not on you, darling, because you didn't
but
leave.
it's
You're
not.
still here, sweetheart.
It's just not fair to you or your channel, and I I just wish that people are always talking about being peacemakers and doing the right thing. And I've approached the two main people, and I just don't understand why can't they speak to me privately? And I should never have to show proof to anybody, but if proof needs to be shown for people to stop saying the horrible stuff about me, then I would show it. And I just, like you said, and the ladies have said, your show is positivity, and I need that so much now more than ever. And I would just think that this would be the place where everybody could have got along, and
Right.
at least not all they had to do was block me, or whatever, but for them all to just take off. That part didn't hurt me for me. That part hurt me for you because it's your channel. But I'm not a monster, and I don't even know these people that they've made up and said that I am all these other names. And it's just hurtful. And
well, I messaged you the other day, sweetheart, because you're trying to get better. You messaged me the other day. You're trying to get better. So, it's not worth, I know it upsets you because you're human. We are all human and we have feelings. Everybody has feelings. It don't matter who you are. But, you in order for you to get better, you have to think positively, and don't let them bother you. I know it's easier said than done. Don't worry about me, girl. Don't worry about me. Focus on you getting better, honey. You have a lot of health problems, obviously, because you said you was in the hospital for 3 months. So maybe, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to look at the broader, as a
Yes,
whole.
ma'am.
Maybe somebody cloned you. not cloned you, but use your name or something. And I'm just saying,
I wish that's what it was, and I know that I'm not perfect, and I have certainly, done things that I shouldn't have done. But during this time, it wasn't me, and I wish that it was somebody that cloned me, and I wish that it was just people like talking bad like about me, but it's much more extreme than that. Like they're telling people that I have threatened to cause them physical harm, and that I have said that like I was going to show up in Tennessee and like beat this specific person up, and I never said that, and I would never do that anyway. And people know that I have like a personal, relationship with the Wells that goes like years back. And, even if for some reason I had so much hatred for somebody that I was gonna, go somewhere to cause them physical harm, it certainly wouldn't be, it's something for Summer Wells, but it's just something that I wouldn't do, period. And
Right.
my birthday was yesterday. I just turned 41 years old. I've got a grandson and, fighting my health. And I don't need it, like any of this stuff. And I don't want any apologies from anybody. I just want it to stop. Like,
Right.
and I've begged the two people, like, to just stop. And, like, even, like, within a couple of hours of me having to tell one of them that, if I had to go the legal route to get them to stop, then I would, then that person went right and continued doing it. And, if it was just people saying things about me, that would be fine. But you can't go around saying that, like, I'm threatening physical harm on you and taking people that I don't even know who they are that are saying those things and saying that it's me. That just goes way too far, because that's making people think that that's the type of person I am, and it's shading my character. And it's just like, I mean, if they dislike me that bad, come up with something else, to say about me, but don't go around telling people that I'm threatening physical harm on people.
Right. Right. It just shows them like I think it's just terrible. It kind of shows them what kind of person they are. Like,
And I'm not like other people to go around sharing screenshots and stuff, but that's why I wrote that message to you the other day, because your name and Rebel's name were brought up in it, and it was said that you and Rebel believed it, and that y'all believed it, and that Rebel knew that I was this particular person that had threatened one of y'all's girls, and that y'all had her and her people's backs. And like I told the ladies, like, I wouldn't expect any different for them to have their backs and stuff, but like I want them to know that, like, that wasn't me. Like, I'm not that person, or people that are going around and saying those things. And I mean, it was physically impossible for me. Like, my sister even started like the folder and stuff that I have, like all of the screenshots and printouts and like all kinds of information of like when things were being sent. And, I wasn't even capable of even speaking or doing anything when it started, and I hate that y'all's names were brought up in it too, and that's why it was just important for me to, to let y'all know that, I'm not those people. I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to Tennessee, and that I just wish it would stop.
Right. What you messaged me, which I'm not, like I said, I'm not about the drama. I didn't know nothing about it. When you messaged me, I had no idea what you was talking about. You know what I mean? So,
And I
um,
could tell you didn't, and that's what I told the ladies. I was like, like she didn't have any, I could tell that you didn't have any clue, which didn't make me feel bad, but
which I still, I mean,
um,
like I still don't. I mean, other than what you told me, I still had no idea. You know what I mean? So I'm just listening to you because I mean,
and
honestly, you know,
unfortunately, there's dozens, of other people though that do believe it, and even a couple, that I've shown proof to and had personal conversations with, have seen, for themselves that it wasn't, that it wasn't me and that it wasn't true and everything. And, but then the others, I mean, I don't know, like, I'm not going to keep trying, to convince other people that that wasn't me. But I mean, I shouldn't even be having to deal with this. But if if the two specific people speak on it, like beyond this evening, then I'm gonna have no choice than to take legal routes, because that's my character. And it's complete slander to go around making people believe that I was someone and that I'm threatening physical harm on people.
right. Well, that's what I said, honey. In order for you to get better, you just don't let it bother you. I mean, because I know it's bothering you. I mean, we're human, and people's feel. Like I said, I always say in my stream, you don't never know what somebody's going through. So be kind, because you don't. Like, you. I mean, you just got out of the hospital. I mean, you was in the hospital for 3 months, so it couldn't. I mean, like, I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm just saying, like if it happened while you was in that hospital, I don't know. I mean, I'm
That
just
was
saying, if
the
that
hardest.
supposedly happened while you was in the hospital, there was no way that it could be you because you was in the hospital. I mean,
And
you know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
most hurtful part, for like the most hurtful part of it, other than the fact that they're saying I would physically hurt someone or even threaten it. The most hurtful part of it was that they all knew that I was in the hospital. Every last one of them knew that I was in the hospital. And one of them was even speaking to my sister while I was in there, and giving other people updates. And like, I mean, flat out knew that I was in there, and just chose to go. And for whatever reason, maybe because I was an easy target because I wasn't here, I don't know. I can't for the life of me understand why these specific people, chose to do that, and to this day are still running with it, even after I've begged it to stop. It is just, you won't see me in Tennessee, I promise. I'm not even well enough, of course, to be there, which I wasn't going anyway. But I'm not going. I'm not gonna kick anybody's butt. I'm not gonna do anything. And it's just important for me, to make sure that other people know that that's not me and I didn't do any of that. And go to Tennessee, whoever wants to go to Tennessee, and just leave me alone.
I'm sorry, sweetie, that you had to go through. Like I said, I honestly still don't know what's going on, but like I said, I stay away from. I just try to be positive, and I hate that you had to go through this, honey. But it's not worth. I mean, like, unfortunately, like I say, just be kind to people, because you have no idea what somebody's going through, and kind of like your situation. You are trying to get better, so this is just added stress on you. And like you said, you don't, in the message you sent me the other day, you don't need the added stress. So, my advice to you, just stay positive, honey, and try not to let it bother you, and just do what you got to do. If they don't accept it, then that's on them, not on you, honey. Just focus on yourself getting better, sweetheart.
And people should be kind, because you're right. They don't know what people are going through. But then, you know, it takes a real messed up kind of person to actually know what someone is going through and still choose to do it anyway. And, you know, I hope that myself, like, as a person, I hope that I get better as a person. And I hope that those people get better too. And I just want it all to stop. And I wasn't going to come up here, but I was telling the girls, like, I just really felt bad because, like, all of, like, your chat left. And
Well, honey, it's okay if they let. I mean that, you know that it doesn't it bothers me per se, but it doesn't bother me because if they left because we'll say example, bef- because John Smith was in here. Well, that's their on them, not on me or John Smith that's in here. I'm just saying there ain't no John Smith in here. I'm just using that as an example.
well, thank you.
Has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with John Smith. That has nothing to do with you. That's completely on them. That has nothing to do, that's on them, not on us. And you're always welcome in here. But just like Miss Sharon said, and I'm gonna pull this up. I mean, like she's just giving you advice, sweetie. She says, I'm so happy you're here in here, Turtle Vision. I hope you come back on and on panel with Miss Becca. Change your screen name and maybe they'll leave you alone. She just just some
Yeah,
advice. So that way you don't have to worry because, like you said,
it's
a
a,
lot of people
it's
know
the,
you as your name. You know what I
well,
mean?
that's the thing. They're using my real life name, not my YouTube name.
Mm.
So, and it's all fine. Like I said, it's fine. I appreciate you inviting me back, and it really does mean a lot that, like, you're not, that you're not one of those people that's more worried about the amount of numbers in your chat than you are the people that may actually need the help from your stream. And that really says a lot about you, and I really appreciate that.
I'm all about helping people. And like I said, my a lot of people say that my stream is different than everybody else's. A lot of people said that. And I'm all about helping people and encouraging people and motivating people. And I'm all about, being the good in the world. And I just want to make a difference in people's lives. So if there's 100 people in here, 20 people in here, if we get monetized, which eventually, everybody wants to get monetized. But as the old saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day, and it will take some time because my channel, a lot of people say my channel is different than any other channel that they've ever seen. And it's a lot of positivity and it's a lot of encouragement and motivation and just lifting people up. That's what it's all about. Being there for one another, supporting one another, and showing the good in the world,
And
being the good in the world. So,
to end it on a good note, I'm not the type of person to go and show people's messages, but, like, everything you just said, like, if you only knew, like, I guess there's about 10 of us ladies that are in, a chat. Well, you saw some of it the other day, of course, on a crazy part, the
I
funny
was
hot
like, y'all
dog stuff. But
confusing me. Plus,
um
I was just going to bed because it was like ding, ding, ding. I was
but
like, girls, I'm going to
every
bed.
single one of those ladies every day more than one time talks to me about Becca and about Becca's channel and about Becca's positivity. And I mean, like, I'm not tooting your horn, but literally every single day, if you could see what these ladies say about you and the messages that they send me, you know, for positivity and encouragement, like, you should just really pat yourself on the back, because, like, they speak so highly of you, and now I see why.
Well, it means a lot to me, and I'm not all about the patting myself. I did it because you told me to, but I'm not all about that. It's helping you guys. It's helping you guys and be a difference in the world. It's all about helping you guys. I suffer with mental health, but like I tell everybody, I put my junk on the back burner just to be there for all you beautiful people. That's what it's all about. I'm all about being there for you guys. And if y'all ever need me, and it includes you, sweetheart, and it includes you. If you ever need me, you got me on Facebook, you reach out to me, you send me a message. I'll listen, even if I don't understand, because right now I have no idea what's going on. So even if I don't understand, I'll still listen to you and give you words of advice and encouragement like I'm doing right now. Because like I said, I still have no idea what's going on, but I'll still listen to you and I'll still be there for you because I'm here for each and every one of you guys. No questions asked. And you ain't got to worry about me judging or backstabbing you, because I've been backstabbed and judged and it sucks. And I would never, ever do that to anybody ever, because it's terrible. It
Well,
sucks.
thank you. And please just let, Rebel know that, that if he has heard anything, I'm not those people, and I'm not coming to Tennessee to beat anybody up or anything like that. And thanks for sharing you with us and all the ladies, because they all truly adore you. So
you're welcome, sweetheart. Much love to you, honey. Please just try. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I know we're human. I mean, it happens, but just try your very best to get better and try not. I know it's easier said than done, but just try your very best not to let it bother you. Just think
Yes,
positive thoughts. Just if you want to go back and watch some of my lives, there's some good. I mean, I'm not patting myself on the back, but there's some good lives if you want. If you have time,
yeah.
and you're upset or something, try to go back and watch some of my good lives. They'll motivate you. They'll lift you up.
They've all told me that, like literally all the ladies, they've told me, to go back and watch them, that they're all good and positive and, funny. And I think one of them mentioned singing and dancing or something of that sort, I think. So. And they've also said the same thing about Rebel's channel too. I mean, of course, you're a woman and we're all ladies in a lady chat, and so of course, they speak more of you and your positivity, but they have also sent me all the other links and spoke the same thing about Rebel. So I really do appreciate it, and it's nice to meet you, and I will definitely be back.
You're welcome, sweetheart. But like I said, just stay positive, darling. That's
I
the
will.
best way to get better.
I will.
Just focus on you getting better. I know that's easier said than done to put the junk behind you, but you need to focus on your health. That's the most important thing. You got that beautiful grandbaby, and you're 41 years young. I mean, you got that gorgeous grandbaby of yours. So you just focus on you getting better so you can spend time with your grandbaby. All that positivity. You just focus on that. That's what you need to focus on, darling.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetie. And you got, like I said, if you ever need me, you got me on Facebook now. So you send me a message, darling. Much love to you. I'll be praying for you, sweetie.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You come back anytime, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. See you, darling.
Bye-bye.
Okay, y'all have a wonderful night. It's so good to talk to you, Turtle Vision, darling. Just please remember what I said, sweetie. Just please keep it positive, darling, to get yourself better. Okay? Please do, darling. But y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. Just please let people know about our positivity channel and our motivation channel and all the good vibes, guys. And be the good in the world. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. I don't know what our topic is yet. I haven't figured that out. But I'll do my homework and we'll go from there. But y'all have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys really soon tomorrow. I'm not for sure if Rebel is going live or not. But I definitely am around about the same time. Like I said, I have no idea what the topic is, but I will definitely let you guys know in my community tab, or I will do a short video. I'm hoping to get back to doing my short videos. If not, I will put it in my community page. So I love you guys, and y'all have a wonderful night. Remember, lift each other up, be there for one another, and support one another. Remember, you don't know what somebody's going through, so just please be kind. Please be kind. And also, you don't know, I've lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. You don't know what somebody else, you don't know what somebody's going through, as in bullying or anything like that. So you might be the only person's voice, you might be their only voice. So please, if you see something, say something. you could be their only voice. So that's my words of encouragement for you guys before I let go for the night. Y'all have a wonderful day or night or whatever time zone you're in. And I will see you guys tomorrow night around the same time. I love you guys. Much love to y'all. Virtual hugs. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all.